know, me personally, I thought the movie had zero plot. I thought it had zero substance, 0 point. I thought they were just parading around the characters like a bunch of marketing gimmicking acts. I didn't like it still. It really bothered me because I actually fuck with these characters, bro. And like, yo, every other movie that they've dropped, like Wolverine, no, sorry, what's the movie called? Logan, where Wolverine dies. That was a film, eh? Man put beer effort in the film. I seen what they brought him back for. Yo, I was so disappointed, brother. That was just my take on the things. What'd you like about it? And we're back, your boy X, RIPMX on everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
Today we got a special guest in the house. I'm gonna let my friend Mitch introduce.
Okay. So today's guest is a very well-known videographer in the city. He's made a lot of videos with popular local artists like Young Tory, Roni, Robin Banks, Casper. And he's become a prominent figure in the hip-hop scene, getting over 24 million views on YouTube. So without further ado, we got M-Works in the studio.
Hey.
Big up yourself and other players.
I appreciate you guys having me. It's a pleasure for sure.
Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, Mitch, you want to start it off?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just start off with a little background, introduce yourself to the audience. How long have you been, in film, and how did you get started?
So every time I get that question, it's like there's multiple answers to it. The first time I ever picked up a camera was really a webcam from the laptop. Just kind of like filming my own little freestyle.
You used to rap?
Yeah, I used to mess around.
Okay.
Mess around. Yeah. So that was the first time. That was like 2008, I believe.
Boom.
So I just put the laptop on. Just put the laptop on all my scenes, recorded it, made a little music video. That was the first time I ever really put an official music video together.
Oh, so you made the first music video off the webcam?
Off the webcam, yeah.
Windows Movie Maker?
No, this was what's the Apple one? iMovie, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was using that joint. The first music video I made was maybe 3 years before I started M-Works, and that I had some other friends that made music as well too. So I recorded their stuff, and then the first M-Works music video was really just an artist named Hypa. He was really just like pushing me to get into the music side. He had faith in that I could do something with it. So before that, at that time, I didn't have a camera. So he's like, here, just hold this camera. We'll shoot a bunch of videos together. And then, from then I just really developed the passion and said, this is something I could see myself doing and moving forward with it and investing in it.
What would be the video that really popped for you? Boom, all right, established you. People got to know your name. This is the one. This was my moment, I guess.
Yeah, I would say definitely I could credit Was Gang for that video. But before that, I was definitely still shooting a lot of hip hop videos in the city that were somewhere getting me good traction as well too. But Was Gang, I could say, is the one that definitely helped me really get a rise.
Nice.
Yeah. Sounds pretty big in the city at that time.
Absolutely. What was your favorite music video that you've shot? Your favorite piece of work that you've done to this day?
Yeah, that's a hard question. I would probably say it would probably be a video that I would have traveled to. I like travel videos.
It could be a personal. It doesn't have to be the video with the most views, but something that's I like this. I like that I've done this regardless of the reception.
Yeah. Good question. I feel like it would be one of my more recent videos. I like this one I did for this artist named Jetro called Gliss. It was a new camera that I had at the time. This is probably during COVID,
right,
2 years ago. And I was really just loving the new quality of the camera. I was loving the energy of the song. It's always good as a director, when you actually enjoy the song. That helps a lot too. So the scenes were dope, the energy in the group of people, and yeah, it turned out it was a great edit as well too.
For the directors and the nerds out there and everybody who's into this, what kind of camera are you talking about? What kind of camera were you excited to use?
This is a Blackmagic 6K. This is still the main camera that I use right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I still.
That's what we're rolling on right now. Big up thing.
Yep. Blackmagic. That's the way. Yeah, I don't see myself upgrading camera bodies anytime soon, but I do want to upgrade the lenses. I feel like lenses are very important, or just as important as your camera body when it comes to the quality of the project.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I assume that would you say that kind of like making that investment took your, I guess, your skill set or your film up in level?
Yeah, I feel like, your your video is only as good. The camera body plays an important part, but I also tell directors and like people that are coming up that, I could shoot something on an iPhone that could look just as good as what you shot on a $5,000 camera.
Right.
Because maybe the lighting that I had during my iPhone shoot was better than the lighting that you had for your new camera shoot. And I say that to say this: lighting plays a very important part in the quality of your videos.
I would agree, 100%.
Yeah, just as important as film, or just as important as your camera. And I learned that a little bit later on into my career, but I'm happy that I have that knowledge now. But to answer your question, can you repeat that just so I can kind of
My initial
answer
question was
properly?
your favorite body of work, and then I asked you has investing in the new, like, the new camera, has it taken your game up a notch?
For sure,
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I said. And then you were talking about your lighting.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah. So figuredly, the combination of your newfound camera and then your newfound, understanding of the lighting, boom, yeah, magic now.
Yep. Yeah. Right
Big up
now,
and-
How much do you say is like money to play with to start up if you're gonna do this?
nowadays, you could definitely, if you're a director on the come up, you could grab a Sony A7 II, which is a great camera that would probably run you maybe 2 bands. Sometimes I get invest in used equipment too, because I find that directors and people that work in film, we take good care of our shit. So a lot of times when you're buying used stuff, you have some sort of faith that it's coming from good hands of someone that would take care of their equipment. So yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying used equipment, especially if it's that you're gonna keep upgrading over the line. So
you're saying door to entry to start this day one, I want to start directing things and have some kind of respect in the game. 2 bands is the price for entry in terms of like lighting. I don't know what you would invest in, maybe programs, camera.
No. If you want to keep up with the videographers now,
I
would say
price entry.
Yeah. You're gonna need like 5 bands to get like one of the newer Sonys, just to keep up with like
What's
the
going
quality
on.
right now. You're gonna need a lens that'll run you at least a G. Video editing
$6
programs.
grand, right? $6 grand.
Bro, 6 pounds already.
Yeah, video editing programs. Some of them are subscription based, where it's like month to month. DaVinci has a great free program as well too. So, and that's actually what I would recommend directors get right into. I wish I got into DaVinci 10 years ago, and I'm only getting into it now. So, yeah, DaVinci, and then lighting. That's a whole nother world too. But you could definitely get a nice starter lighting setup for $5.
Okay.
And then, yeah, another important piece, your stabilizer. You could probably get one for under a G, depending on how expensive one you get. But
Saying
yeah.
around 10 grand almost.
Almost 10 grams of price entry.
Yeah, that got high because you start off at 2. Yeah, I remember when you said 2, and now we're at 10. I'm like, damn, it advanced very quickly.
That's if you want to keep up.
That's if you want to keep up.
So what would the 2 bands get me? Like, what kind of career am I having?
Yeah, you'll definitely get a decent camera, 2 bands, and then spend another band on
Buy lights, brother. Use your iPhone. You're right.
Yeah, they have iPhone film festivals, which just shows how good that their cameras have advanced over the years.
No, I've seen people film music videos and actual like short films and whatnot off
Yeah,
of
and
the
then they'll
iPhone
say
camera.
like, oh, this was
filmed
filmed
on
on
an
an
iPhone.
iPhone.
And
Yeah.
if you can edit and put it together properly, bro, it comes out fine.
Well, I was about to ask, like, so what's really like more important? I understand that there's obviously a big importance on the camera, but like, what about the editing? Like, how, like, if I'm an up and coming photographer or filmographer, I should say, like, what should I study more on? To get some money to get that camera, or learn how to do this editing?
I feel like the editing. I feel like nowadays you don't have to necessarily go to an editing school or go to a film school to learn how to edit. A lot of it is experience. So definitely investing in like the actual physical camera body and the lenses would be better for your money to go to. And then the editing, you just practice day by day. Like any other craft. Practice till you get perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. Did you ever have any like mentors or anybody like teach you how to do what you do, or did you learn everything on your own?
Yeah, a lot of what I learned came from YouTube University. That's a term a lot of creatives like to throw around. But in terms of mentors, yeah, definitely. Before I started MWorks, I was working with Face Films, So that was dope. He helped me out a lot too, and just like learning the game. Also, shout out Bang Dots Films. He was also mentoring me too. He even helped me out with like lenses that when I was coming up, just out of the love. So I'm forever grateful for that. But for those coming up, I definitely recommend just like go straight into YouTube tutorials. YouTube has everything that you need to know.
Yeah, this day and age, you can learn anything you want if you just focus and YouTube it.
So are you focusing just staying in like just doing music videos, or are you trying to transition to like short films?
Yeah, the last couple years I've been
Long
trying to
film,
get into short films now. I have two, one that's not out, but I'm hoping to put it out towards the end of the year, end of 2024. And I'm liking how it's going, but I want to start on an animation project. So I'm deciding if I want to get right into making the full length hour and a half animation, or if I want to make a pilot first, like a 1 minute pilot. And to be more specific, I want it to be in a claymation style.
Oh,
So like a hybrid of claymation and animation, but
yeah.
that's one of my ideas moving forward. But it's been nice like learning the film world
Yeah,
as opposed
that's
to
dope. That's dope.
as opposed to like the Toronto hip hop music video world.
Is that a lot different? Like how would you go about with the animation? Like what's the
Yeah, like what's because you work with real live people.
Yeah.
You know, so like what's that transition to animation like for you?
Well, I've always liked to incorporate a little bit of animation into my music videos. Sometimes I would start off with like doing little doodles on the videos, and even like just behind the scenes, I've always been working on like animation programs too. Here and there, I might do like a full animated music video, usually with green screen. But I feel confident that I could go straight headfirst into a full length project.
Okay, that's what's up.
How do you feel about green screens?
Yeah, see, with green screens, I feel like you have to really do it properly. Otherwise, it could come off as, not to say cheesy, but just because a lot of times, like we're used to watching like Marvel level films where the green screen is perfect.
Yeah.
So when we see green screen videos that are made by, on a production level that's not as big as Marvel, it's easy for us to pick out where they went wrong, or, oh, this doesn't look realistic. So in terms of green screen, I would definitely say do the knowledge before you actually go into making a full length green screen music video. But at the same time, practice makes perfect. But I've shot a lot of green screen videos that didn't get released just because artists weren't really feeling how they turned out.
Is it cheaper?
Cheaper? It could be cheaper.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. So hold up, pause. Are you a Marvel fan? Like, do you watch Marvel films and all that?
Yeah.
Did you watch the Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yeah, that was dope.
You liked it?
I liked it, yeah.
Yo,
I didn't even see it, so I don't even say nothing crazy.
Oh, are you trying to see it or kind of?
I'm trying to
I've been
see-
trying to talk about this movie with somebody for so goddamn long, bro.
Nah,
No, he doesn't watch it.
even
I don't,
watch
even, I don't even care if he sees things or not. I just feel like, bro, you seen it? Cool. Like,
You could chop it up without the spoilers.
Chop it up, bro. Like,
oh no, I was just, you liked it though?
I like the writing.
Okay,
It
hold
was-
on.
it was
Let me
funny.
ask you a
Okay,
question.
why don't you like it? Because obviously
you're
you
trying to
don't.
get him not to.
No, it's not that I'm trying to understand people's. Okay, are you an X-Men fan? Like, did you fuck with the comics? Did you fuck with the story prior to like watching the Deadpool thing, or are you just like a surface level like entry? Like, I'll watch what Marvel does.
No, I saw all the X-Men movies.
Okay, so you fuck with it, fam. I don't know. Me personally, I thought the movie had zero plot. I thought it had zero substance, 0 point. I thought they were just parading around the characters like a bunch of marketing gimmicking acts. I didn't like it still. It really bothered me because I actually fuck with these characters, bro. And like, yo, every other movie that they've dropped, like Wolverine, no, sorry, what's the movie called? Logan, where Wolverine dies, fam, that was a film, eh? Man put beer effort in the film. I seen what they brought him back for. Yo, I was so disappointed, bro. That was just my take on the things.
Yeah.
What'd you like about
I
it?
feel like they do that though. Like they put a lot of like when it comes to movies these days, like they just put bare big names to make
Fam,
you
it was
watch it. And then
bells
you
and
watch it,
whistles.
there's no
Yo, Cuz
substance.
just had the vent, bro. He just
But
had
yo,
to-
hold on.
He was holding it back. I see
You're a
it.
director. You're a director. What did you like about it?
Now that I think about it, it did lack plot in a way.
You just never you watched the whole movie, didn't take in. There was no plot.
You need another light skin.
They were dancing around a lot. They were dancing around a lot of the characters. I feel like maybe I enjoyed it because of the moment, of the hype of the moment. I saw it like in the first couple weeks.
Oh, you were active. Yeah.
Yeah. Not the collabs, but
The cameos.
the cameos were dope. Some
Yo,
of the cameos
okay,
were
let me
dope
see.
too.
You're saying the cameos are dope. Yo, fam, they piss me off.
Yo, you like
let me tell. No.
nothing.
I don't even care. No. We're unpacking this, bro. He's here. He's seen it. You niggas down. I'm not waiting for you guys. But yo, They had Blade on there saying a bunch of nothing. Bothered the shit out of me. He
He's
just
looking
came
old though. He's looking old.
looking old, saying outdated catchphrase. Yo, the man is stale. Leave him alone, fam. Hire the other one, bro. You know who I'm talking about. Boom. They had Gambit, Channing Tatum moving like Gambit. Fam, he was talking like he had mashed potatoes in his mouth the whole time. It was retarded, all right? So my bad, you can't say that. It was stupid. See? Yo, who else did they have just pop up, man? They had other characters pop up, but who's Jennifer Gardner? Who's that?
Electra?
Electro? Yeah, she was. Yeah, again, another woman, just kind of, you know, just whatless in the place. None of these people had no substance, and then they just get swept away.
yo,
It just bothered
cuz,
me. Yo, what's going on, cuz?
What did you like? I just want to know what
You didn't like the movie?
I didn't like the movie, bro, and I feel like, yo, I'm like
So you
such.
sat there the whole time just disappointed?
Yo, fam, like, yes.
You never watched a movie you didn't like because you already started? You never done that? You just gotta see it through. Be a man.
I'm
fam.
here
Finish
with
the
my
movie.
family, bro. I'm watching the movie.
I
see
know
it?
about seeing things through it.
We know
But,
you
like,
know
yo,
about seeing things through, but hold on. Yeah, bro. For me, it's just a lack of substance, and because X-Men and the universe and the world that they come from is such a substance-filled universe, fam. Logan, big film. Y'all revived him from there. Yo, it was crazy. And then they just had a bunch of cliche song and dance moves. It was very Gen Z, very millennial, very very agenda, fucking marketing forward. It just felt like they were prancing characters around with no fucking reason whatsoever. That's how I felt about it.
What movie do
There's a
you
lot
think
of
was
words.
filmed well? Like a movie that you like that you've watched.
I
and
wasn't
like,
even
okay, I like
asking
those
about Deadpool, but we can move on from the movie. That's cool. What movie do you
I'm
think
not like, you said so much that I feel like
is over? All right, that's fine.
Fam, you vented, cuz.
it might be, you know.
You always come back to hate last.
I wasn't even hating, bro. I had high standards. I like these characters. Why they do that?
Yeah, and the more positive things. So yeah,
Yo.
what types of movies do you like? Like this guy was asking.
Parasite's a dope movie.
They talk the Asian one?
Yeah.
I fuck with Parasite.
Yeah,
Parasite
that's
was
a
a
dope
hard
movie.
film. Did you guys see that?
Yo, you know what's funny? I haven't seen it, but it's always the first pick on my
Yeah,
shit.
because you don't want to do no reading.
I didn't, fam. I didn't. Not gonna hold you. I didn't.
There's too many words in the synopsis. He said no.
Not even, fam. No,
Changed
it's an Asian movie with subtitles.
Oh.
Those are hard to watch sometimes.
No, they're not, fam.
I'm gonna lie, they are for me, fam.
Oh, my fault. Sorry, you know what? I'm being insensitive. Sorry about that.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
I
You're not
watched
gonna
that
like
too.
that too.
No,
but
no.
that's another. Wait, actually, that one's in English.
That one's in
Bro,
English
man, we do
predominantly.
subtitles sometimes.
No.
Yeah.
That one's predominantly in English.
Yeah.
That's a
Sometimes.
great movie too. That's a mind fuck. That's
Yeah.
like it bends the world like Lucid Matrix and all them. So I fought with that. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
could do that.
Yeah.
No, that's a good movie. Everything, all the time or everywhere, all at once. Great film. It actually won a lot of awards too. So I fuck with that film.
Yeah.
Give me one more.
Catch Me If You Can. That's one of my top fives for sure.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
Who's in that one again?
Leonardo
Yes, I
DiCaprio.
seen that. Okay, I did see that one.
Yeah.
It's a good film. It's long though. I felt like that film was long.
It's
bro.
long.
Is
So
it?
I've watched it in pieces. I don't think I've watched that thing
No, I
beginning to
sat
end
down through the
before.
whole film. I'm like,
I've
this
seen it in
is
pieces, bro.
it's a long film. Still, I just kept watching it, bro. It was like 2.5 hours. I was just
There's a lot going on, man.
You have to get up.
Randomly, but what do you guys think of Avatar 2? I enjoyed it, but I know a lot of people that.
yo. Let me tell you,
Like,
yo,
That's
let me
something
tell
in
you.
the
one
world.
too
That's
much.
some animes that's like, no.
No, it's not that one. He's talking about the
yeah.
nigga with the blue ones, the blue niggas, bro.
Yeah, it's still animation, bro.
Oh, I thought you said anime.
Like, it was like anime. You didn't even let me finish. Just cut me off.
Oh, you're right.
Animation.
You're right.
Just,
I didn't watch the
Those are
first
long, though.
Avatar. I didn't watch the first Avatar, and hence I didn't watch the second one because I felt like I need to watch the first one in order to understand the second one, and I felt like I was too behind. By the time I was trying to watch the first one, I was like, nigga, I'm not watching this right now. I felt like I missed the wave.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Yeah, I tried to watch the first one on my Android box, but then the subtitles, like when they're speaking their language, it was like in a whole different language. They didn't even have the subtitles in English. So I'm like,
Oh, you're watching the ones in the wingdings and I feel you.
more or less, fam.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going
Just
on.
gotta
After a
see it
while, I'm like,
through.
I gotta turn this off, bro, because I have no idea what they're doing.
Did you see it?
which one? Avatar?
Yeah, first
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I saw it.
Do you like it?
Bro, honestly, after a certain amount of time, I'm just like, yo.
That doesn't answer the question.
I didn't
brother.
like it
Okay,
too
that's-
much.
that's
Like, I
the
liked
answer.
it. It was okay, but it's like, I'm not going to watch it again because it's long.
Yo, the man said after a certain amount of time, the man just, yo, do you like the movie?
Yeah, I liked some of it.
all right, cool. Fuck it, you know what's going on? You don't even watch none. Yo, give me one movie, bro. What do you like?
One movie? I watch beer movies.
Which one, yo?
Like a movie ever?
Yeah, like do you recommend to someone like yo a Mitch pick favorite, fam?
Mitch Big's favorite.
I don't know. I like Blow with Johnny Depp.
That's a
That
good
movie's
movie.
hard.
It's a good movie. Sad though.
It's sad, fam.
Yo, it always
He
leaves
did
me.
a lot.
I watched it more than once, and every time I'm disappointed at the end. I'm like,
I don't even
lie,
want-
they're just
I'm
locking
mad I
him up
watched that,
again,
fam.
bro.
Like again?
Again, he has to go to jail, fam.
He took risk, bro. He took the risk.
The most risk, bro.
Nah, but the last slime really upsets you. Like
The
it
last
really,
one, no, the last one hurts because he didn't even deserve that. Like I feel like even the bottom should just let him go.
Like yo, fam.
Like yo, he's been through enough. Just go home.
You seen Blow?
I didn't even see it still.
Oh man, that's a
Yeah.
good film.
That's a film still. It's a
It's
film.
a movie still.
If you like drug dealer movies, it's a
Yo,
film.
like that one still.
Like
It's
man,
a top notch.
man's
film.
might get at me, but like there's bare hood classics that I only saw over COVID. Like
I'm not
I didn't
gonna
see
get
these
at you.
until like
Wait,
the last
wait.
2-3 years.
What was your favorite of the hood classics?
A COVID classic.
COVID classic? Probably say Juice.
Juice.
Yeah.
Juice is hard.
Juice your
Tupac?
favorite one?
Dope.
Okay, so what other ones did you watch during that period of time? What's the competition?
That's a valid question.
Yeah, there's a few on the list. Like if you name okay.
No, I'm not naming them. You gotta name
No,
them.
because you said you watched a few of them during that period of time. I'm trying to figure out which ones you watched to determine like why Juice is
the favorite.
Yeah.
Why Juice was the favorite. Yeah, sometimes I'm bad with like just remembering
You Boys in the Hood.
movie titles.
You watch Boys in the Hood?
Yeah, during COVID.
Okay.
Okay.
Paid in full?
That's a
During
classic.
COVID.
Okay.
Menace to Society.
Yeah.
During COVID.
And
New
Juice
Jack
won?
City.
New Jack City. I think I saw that. Yeah, during COVID too.
Well,
Yo,
Belly.
what inspired you to
I saw
do this,
nah,
Rod?
Belly. I've seen this. Belly. I've seen that one still.
Belly's a sick film, man.
Belly's art.
But yeah,
do you
Juice.
see Shot Us?
Yeah. Before COVID. yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
I'm just checking.
sure.
Yeah. What inspired you?
So
with
Juice,
classics, bro?
Juice beat all those other movies, eh?
Yeah.
I would not have Juice at the top of that list.
Not the first
Me
one.
personally,
Not
it would
the
not be at
first.
the top.
What would be at your top?
Fuck out of that, it would have to be Paid in Full.
Yeah, that's
It's only
valid.
right.
That's valid. How about you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd probably Boys in the Hood. I put Boys in the Hood up there.
I like Paid in Full better than Boys in the Hood. But
Yeah, nobody wasn't getting no money in Boys in the Hood.
Menace to Society's not bad too.
It was
but I
a
don't like
deeper
the way-
story than that.
Be a struggle, fam.
I'm gonna move forward to some broad spectrum questions. You guys ready for this?
Let's go.
Do it.
Yo, Rich Homie's Quan passing. How did the man feel about this? Did you guys listen to his music? Is he considered a legend? Unpack it.
A legend. Those
That
are
was a lot that
strong
you
words.
just said, yeah.
Legend's a strong word.
We're gonna go with the guest first.
Yeah.
I feel like definitely in his city he would be considered a legend before his passing.
Did
as
you
well,
bump
too.
Rich Homie Quan yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially when he was popping for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you disgruntled by his passing?
Yeah, I'm disgruntled by any artist passing, especially if I
It was crazy. I feel you. Sometimes there's niggas like some niggas could go and like I ain't really check for him. I ain't really care. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I fuck with Rich Homie Quan when he was bumping, but like even him passing, I was like, he ain't even dropped nothing. I really bumped too tough. Like you know what I mean? Like yo, it sucks. Like yo, he died young and man's sick. But like I never really checked for him. Like yo, when like Takeoff died or something, fam, I was upset. You know what I mean? But yeah. How about you?
Yeah, Rich Homie. I can't say I was hurt by the shit because I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I think it's a waste of life, especially like how the man died. Like, buddy, you're just doing drugs and you died. Like, that's a shit way to go out. No
That's
cap.
crazy. That's crazy.
I'm not even trying to diss.
I
I'm
know, it
just
just
saying,
sounded
like,
funny,
do you
the
want
line
that
number.
on your
On your
legacy?
couch,
Like, that
too.
kind of sucks, fam. Yeah, his girl found him on the couch,
So
bro.
what was you? I didn't read it
They
up.
said an overdose. Nobody specified, but we know that these like
was
a
he
lot of
on,
people are
Xanax?
popping pills these days.
Yeah, it was a
probably
pill.
a fake
Benzo? It was
perk, a
perks.
fake something.
Perks? Okay.
Probably a
Perks.
fake perk, you know. And like, bro, that's a shit way to die. Like, you know, like
Yeah, I would be upset. I'd be
at
upset.
34, you have so much life. But
He's
yo,
young.
when he was popping though, like this guy said, yo, he had his time still. He had a lot of good songs.
Was it 24? Was that 34?
He's
He's
34.
34.
34.
Yeah.
Damn.
I
Lot
feel
of
like he
life
got
ahead of him.
blackballed though. Like I feel
That was,
like
there was a big explanation with the thug thing. after
okay,
that.
yeah, I was gonna say like
yeah,
bro, like,
that
'cause
was
he
a
had
fucked
the,
up scenario. But yo, he been on drugs though. That fucked him up. Like in my mind, like there
before
could be-
like so when did like he was
Yo.
on drugs when he was popping?
Yeah, and he even admitted I saw it because I used to listen to this nigga's music, bro.
Right.
So I remember when he did the Tim Westwood freestyle like out in the UK.
Yeah.
Buddy, I'm watching the man in the video, fam. He looks like he's gonna fall asleep on camera, fam.
Oh,
He's just sweating in the booth, fam.
Bro, you
I'm
didn't
just
hear the
like,
man?
yo, bro, why does he look like
You
this,
didn't
bro?
hear the man say he took a perk every day before he brushed his teeth. He's taking perk. I mean,
He's
not perk.
addicted to
No,
Molly.
Molly. Yeah, Molly. Every day he's taking Molly. Before he
yeah.
brushes his teeth, he's taking Molly.
So yeah,
I
then
can even forget the
he
perks of
disappeared for a
Molly.
little bit, then came back, and then you know he's doing his thing, and then he did an interview like a few months ago, and that's when he said, "Yo, during that time, like when he was beefing with Thug and all that, like he's like, yeah, fam, I was addicted to Molly, bro. Like taking that shit all day.
That's a crazy thing to be addicted
So
to.
I think that like he did maybe get blackballed with the whole rich gang shit, but at the same time, if you're just there fried, like you're not gonna be able to fight back, you know? Like the fuck.
He's over there drowning in his own drug.
Yeah.
That's great.
I remember checking for Rich Homie Quan when I seen that he signed A Game.
A Game. The
Yeah.
Why does that
brothers?
sound
Yeah.
familiar? Who's
They're
A-Game?
from
the
here,
two
the
twins.
twins.
Yeah.
The twins.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I think
That's old. Whoa.
Yeah, them niggas sound familiar. I was like, all right.
yeah, then they rebranded as Duo. I think that's how you pronounce it.
All right, you would
Yeah.
know better than me. You would know better than me.
So I remember that was a
I didn't know
couple
he signed them.
couple years ago. So
Did
that
they
kinda
ever
like-
do it? Did anything ever come of that?
I'm not sure exactly what they were doing on their side. I watched a lot of their videos. They were super dope, especially because Zach Fact shot them. That's one of my favorite directors.
Word.
Probably, I would say my favorite director, not even one of them.
Big up
So
the man.
he was doing a lot of his visuals, and yeah, that was dope under Rich Homie Quan's label.
Word. In relation to him dying, I was gonna say the sentiment that people I see it frequently on the internet, like, oh, people only care about you after you die, and rare. Do you guys agree with that?
You go first.
The sentiment of
Yeah.
people only caring about you or with like your bodies of work or acting like, yo, they were so like involved with you after you died. Do you think that like, I don't know, that's an issue?
I wouldn't say it's an issue. I would say it's more about just the fans and the family, or just people in general, just paying respect. I guess like when you're here, it's easier. You're more accessible than when you're not.
You know what it is? Okay, I think the way I'm trying to like phrase it, I guess people are getting mad. They look at it like it's almost disingenuous. So to check for the artist or it's like whoever after the fact, instead of like people always make the argument, well, you weren't checking for them when they were alive, and because like obviously streams go up and numbers go up, everything increases so much, and people go riveting about how great this artist was, but like only after the fact. So that being said, like I said, do you feel like the response to the love or all the people call it fake love? I don't know. Do you guys see it as fake?
Me, not
The
so much.
posthumous love that people drop?
No, I don't see that shit as fake. I think there's like a weird thing. Like people get like satisfaction out of like telling people that they're wrong or telling them that like what they're doing is stupid. Because like, why else would you tell somebody they can't pay respects to a dead person? That don't make no sense. Do we just stop having funerals after people die? And then what? When people come to the funeral, be like, you weren't at this guy's house every day before he died. Like what? It's the same thing. Like this person has passed, so now we're just gonna pay a tribute to them because we had good memories of this person when they were alive. So we want to bring that back. We want to do something positive in light of this person's passing. So that's why people go and check for them. It's the same thing as having a funeral. You might go to a funeral and see a family member or a person you didn't see in years, but due to their relationship with the person that passed and then wanted to, show respect and sharing the memories of that person's legacy, that they came to the funeral. It's the same thing when someone dies and you play their music or you watch their movies or something. So
Okay, that's a good explanation. I like that.
yeah, I think people just like the idea of like proving someone wrong, like because it makes them feel good or something. I don't
Yeah,
know,
the
it's
overly
weird.
self-righteousness.
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
Yeah.
I think I just think it just touches a different algorithm when they die. It's just promoted differently. The music that they were making didn't reach them, but when they die, the news broadcast, everybody, it's just projected differently. You know what I'm saying? So like now the people who didn't know, it's like, I keep hearing about this person who passed. Who is it? And then boom, they go and they check for him, but they didn't hear they weren't promoting the music. They're just promoting this part. So they're like, let me just see who died. And people are nosy and people just want to just see what happened and be in tune. So I just think they just end up following somebody just because they're just like, I've heard about this so many times. Let me see what they're talking about.
Yeah, but like
Sometimes it's respect.
I think that's a positive thing though. Like somebody didn't even know about this person and they died and they're like, oh, this guy's so great. All these people are talking about them. Let me go check out what they did with their life.
Well,
like
the
when you die,
argument-
don't you want your work to like live on?
For
Like,
sure, but the argument saying was like, "Oh, wouldn't you want why I'm going to check me when I was alive?"
But it
yo,
wasn't
fam, there's a lot of
broadcasted
things
to them.
going on.
I don't.
It wasn't even broadcasted
Like,
to them the same though. Like you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like them making a music video in their hood is not going to be the same as like rapper gunned down in front of the hotel. It's like who's this rapper that got gunned down in front of the hotel? Like that's what they're checking for. Then it's like now we're gonna check for the music. What did they rap about? If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you might say that's why that happened to him. But it's like they're still gonna be wanting to know what like this person's life.
Saying the man them can't make headlines without dying.
Bro, it's
Bro,
real
I don't even,
talk.
I don't even think
crazy.
you could be friends with those kinds of people. A couple months go by like you didn't call me. Eh? All these days, been 90 days. I haven't heard from
ever done
you.
that to you?
Not that kid. Not in recent history. Not as an adult, probably as like a kid, but like nah.
Nah, I had grown men do that.
I
bro.
can't think of the last time somebody had that conversation with me, bro. Like I'm,
Where
nigga,
you
I'm
been? Where you been?
So you don't cheat, you don't call
I've been
mans,
busy,
eh?
bro. Don't even ask me nothing like
Oh
that.
God, I'll hang up on you.
Say you don't follow the podcast.
Yeah,
eh?
you won't get a
Yeah.
positive response if you're asking me about where have you
Go
been.
like and
What?
subscribe if you want to hear my voice, eh?
Facts, bro. I'm on the internet every week, bro. Check in. Look at the hell.
Moving forward, Kendrick Lamar will be performing at the next Super Bowl. Blogs and fans
Holy.
speculate that there's an anti-Drake campaign going on in America. How do we feel about this?
Just because he's disrespecting.
Well, because so initially, I guess there was a line that was said, I think in reference of doing the Super Bowl that Drake had made during a song with J. Cole. If I'm not
Yeah, yeah.
mistaken, I can be completely
the
butchering.
bigger than what?
Yeah,
Bigger
yeah,
than the
that
Super
shit.
Bowl. Yeah, yeah.
And now people look at it, or academics posted that was speculated like, all right, Jay-Z put Kendrick Lamar in position to actually perform at the Super Bowl now. So it's like a flex against in the like long-standing I don't know, feud with Drake.
How did Jay-Z get that done?
I'm not
What
sure,
does
but
he have to do with
niggas
the
on the internet
NFL?
said it, bro.
Niggas on the internet did say it. I'd
You know
seen
what I
it,
mean?
but I was like, yo, why are they saying it?
Because
Like,
Jay-Z
I don't
is
know.
like internet or hip-hop Jesus to these niggas. Like, he just makes things happen, bro.
But doesn't there I feel like there's got to be some type of solid reason as to why they said. Does he have some sort of association to the NFL or
He
the
might.
planning of the halftime show? Like,
He might.
there's, I don't know. Maybe we gotta look into that. But
Remember, niggas said Jay-Z put Tory Lanez in jail. Like, how'd you feel about that?
yo, what?
That's what
Who
they
said that?
Free
Ni-
Tory.
Nah, that's what they were saying.
Man said that.
Because in Meg Thee
His
Stallion's
dad
line,
said that.
yeah,
His
like
dad said that.
his own pops was also let that.
Oh, you saying Def Jam didn't want to let him
No,
have
Rock
his record
Nation,
deal?
Rock
or-
Nation.
Or
Even though I swear y'all called out Jay-Z direct.
He did, fam.
Yeah.
a lie.
Yeah.
I don't have enough info to talk about.
No,
this.
I feel you, but
I have
Jay-Z does
no
things.
idea.
One argument I was seeing about the halftime show is that a lot of people are saying that Lil Wayne should be
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of the
I was
yeah,
gonna,
yeah,
I was gonna
yeah.
go. That's next. But yeah, go ahead. Unpack.
But I don't know how many times New Orleans has had the Super Bowl, but they've had it a few times in the last 10 years, and people are saying, "Oh, how come you guys weren't complaining when Wayne wasn't performing 3-4 years ago?" And it's only now that you guys are saying that there's disrespect to Wayne for not
Not doing it before.
the
Okay,
halftime show.
that sounds
But
fair.
I also
Yeah.
seen in the comments people were saying that's when he was having his seizures and all types of medical problems. Remember when Lil Wayne was in the
Yeah, he was-
hospital and things were bad?
Yeah, niggas didn't tell me.
Yeah, they're saying it was like around that time. Now I didn't go on Google to verify it, but that's what a few comments were saying. So
Yeah, I don't know. That
I'm
makes
he
pretty
sense.
wasn't
sure the man
available.
was probably trying to back then.
But
Know
yo,
what I
they said
mean?
he was having seizures and he was in the
I know.
hospital them times. Like,
But it's
fam,
like, I'm
you can't
pretty
you
sure.
can't take bookings when you're in the hospital.
Yeah,
like that, bro.
remember all eating and no vegetables make a nigga seize, bro.
You don't take nothing serious. Huh?
All eating no vegetables.
make a man seize. That's what you
Man
said about.
smoking broccoli, fam. What you talking about?
You're right. Yo, eat some.
Broccoli was smoking him, bro. He was down bad.
Down
for
to
real,
the
bro.
last dread.
Yeah.
Yo, they put some back, eh? You see his head top recently?
Well, he's filling up.
He's
They're
growing back
trying.
dreads.
No, I think they stitched some in or something. They fixed them up though.
he just
That-
respawning dreads.
They just
bro.
gotta give Wayne some wicks now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Would you have preferred to see Lil Wayne or Kendrick Lamar? Halftime.
I think Wayne. I think he has a lot more classics. Me personally, that I'd be able to resonate with.
Right?
And yeah, and I feel like he's a great performer, so I think that would have been my choice for sure.
Wayne, hands down. I never even listened to Kendrick like that, to be honest.
We
with you.
really
But-
still doing this.
No, it's a fact, bro. I listened to way more Lil Wayne when I was a kid.
No, this is honest opinion. You don't got. You could take Kendrick if you want. It's-
We ain't saying Kendrick.
all right. So what are you saying over there?
We saying Wayne.
Why are you saying Wayne?
What? Listen, man. We saying Wayne. We're in New Orleans. We're saying Wayne. It's just
Nah.
That
crazy.
too, and it's in his city.
It's in
like,
his
that
city.
would be-
What
I
we
think
doing?
that'd be big for the city too. Like the crowd would probably be super into it. Like,
There can only be one little man on the stage. Should be
and
Wayne.
it's gotta be Weezy.
He's
Yeah.
the first little man. I feel you. You know the thing is. So go ahead.
What does Wayne come out to? What's his opening track?
Yeah, I'm a, like, bro, go DJ or something, bro. Like I don't know, like something.
Yo, there's so many though.
Go
Yeah.
DJ is like, I
Millie.
don't know. My Millie's crazy. If he
Millie's
came on to a
crazy.
Millie,
He
Millie's
could
crazy.
cut. That's what I'm
No,
saying. The
Wayne
man
has
has a
track.
list,
But the thing is,
bro.
I like about Wayne too. I
And
actually
me.
know him as an avid like football fan. Like the man reps it. Like I know he likes the Green Bay Packers. The man's made
They
songs
dissed
about.
him. I feel like they dissed him.
No,
bro.
Wayne's a football guy, and they're doing it in his city, and he's been eating a
The
little more
man was
vegetables.
with Skip, bro.
Yeah.
He was doing the show with Skip for a bit.
Yeah. No, Wayne's a sports guy.
Nah, they're dissing, fam. They should have had Lil Wayne do that, bro.
You hear that, yo? Jay-Z, if you have something to put Wayne, fam, give
If
Wayne
you
a
have
chance.
something to do with it.
Yeah, bro. Nah, that should have been Lil Wayne. Nobody else.
Nobody else. Moving on, and wow, I guess you know what? Fuck it. Convenience stores across Ontario are now allowed to sell beer and wine. How do the man feel? Is this a W or an L for Ontario?
Me, I'm not really more into beer or wine. If they're able to sell like hard liquor, like bottles,
Well, you drink.
yeah.
No, I said, what you drink? It was a question.
Will I drink?
No, what do you drink?
What do I drink? Lately I've been like, especially with the summertime, I like those cut waters. They're pretty dope. Some Cass is dope.
You know
too.
what's crazy? I feel like cut water, like it kind of blurs
What
the
is
line. It's
that?
like 12%, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
Cut
that could
water?
kind of,
Yeah.
it's still less than wine. Yo, what if they started selling that in the Ontario, in the convenience stores? Would you be satisfied?
Yeah. That'd be dope.
So if they just added cut water to the repertoire, you'd be all right.
Yeah. Until I get bored of it.
All right, go ahead. But yeah, cut water. But you said you like liquor though. What liquor you drink?
Like lately, Cass has been my go-to.
Casamigos,
Mm-hmm.
white, blanco, reposado, or new?
So I didn't even know they had that. All those the
Man
variations.
said,
Yeah,
yo,
man
if
said,
you
yo,
got
we got this
Casamigos
and
on
we're-
it.
yeah.
Pass me
Yeah.
that shit.
My fault,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
fault.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
just
Whatever the LCBO
Just
has.
Casamigos, think I got you. I got
That's
you.
it,
Yeah.
bro.
Is this a W or an L for Ontario? How do you feel?
It's about time. I mean, I agree with him too. They should sell liquor in there, bro. Like, why do we have to get everything from one business? You know, I feel like that's too much. They got a monopoly on it. And two, it's like it's more convenient if you could just go to a store close to you than having to go to a LCBO.
Do you think that it'd be more like it'd be beneficial or more detrimental to society with just more having access to alcohol? Like, let's not pretend alcohol improves anything.
Alcohol doesn't improve anything.
Right.
That's a fact, but you're already selling it. The only difference is the government is solely responsible for selling it versus allowing for free enterprise. Let other people sell some shit too.
Yep. And the state's been on that wave too.
Right.
And a lot of other provinces, same thing.
Okay.
Go-
Montreal.
Yeah.
Montreal, you're finding some liquor at the gas station.
Yeah.
Crazy. How do you feel about it? W or L for Ontario?
I guess if you want alcohol that bad, it's a W. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want alcohol that bad, it's a W. For me, it doesn't matter. But like, it is more convenient. I mean, you know, sometimes people don't want to stop and go to the LCBO, and they could just go to a store, and the store is everywhere.
Yeah, imagine like a barbecue or something. You want to go get some more beers.
Yeah.
Just you go to the corner store versus going all the way to the LCBO.
Yeah.
That'd be way more convenient, you know?
No, that definitely makes sense. All right. Well, yeah, what am I going to give it? I'm going to give it a W. No, I'm going to give it a W. Why? Because, as a society, we need to progress. And I agree with Mitch. Let other people sell some things, man.
What situation do you think would make it an L? Is it just because it's more accessible?
I think, if you were to see like more overall degeneracy in terms of society, like people are just like, if there was like a noticeable change, let's say in crime or in health or some kind of like statistical thing that you can actually like quantify in relation to this happening, then I would deem it as an L. Like all of a sudden, like there's a rise in fucking car accidents because like liquor is available in convenience stores. Like even though it's a little bit of a stretch, if that correlation was made, I'd be like, oh, it's a bit of an L, right? Especially if the figures prove so to be. That'd be my opinion.
I can tell you're a very like analytical guy.
I think about what I do and I think about what's going on.
He uses his
Yeah,
hands.
same. Gotta analyze.
Yeah, you got to think about things, right? Like it's like more liquor stores and more fast food establishments. They don't necessarily make a better neighborhood, right? It's kind of like, oh shit, like so just more access to what's in the liquor store. Like it could go wrong. Like I don't know, it could have a negative impact, right? Like what if people are just unhinged, bro? The man who was cut off at 10 o'clock because the LCBO club time, he's getting busted and getting to the convenience store and getting
He's chilling on the corner.
further busted. You never got further busted.
Nah, if he's a real alcoholic, his ass would have went and got a bottle already, bro.
Probably just touch the bar.
Yeah, I don't think the availability is going
gonna change anything?
Nah, I feel like people that are dedicated to their craft, they're gonna find a way, you know?
Or there's a will, there's a way.
You could use like the legalization of weed as an example. Do you guys feel like society stayed the same, or do you think it degressed?
So
when
what
weed
I
got
like, so I
legalized?
had an issue with that at first because so I used to like, work in the medicinal side of things. And then I didn't like how when they went about legalization, there was no differentiation between medicinal and recreation, right? So they basically like, yo, you're not going to prescribe something like, hypothetically, if alcohol were used in the same feed, like there was a medical purpose for alcohol, let's say like niggas got tinctures and shit, right? Like alcohol extracts. With herbs and solutions and whatnot, just for medical purposes. You're not gonna tell someone to go get their medicine from the general retail alcohol store. Like, yo, go get something from the LCBO, just beat that a couple shots, you'll be all right. You know what I mean? So that was one thing. Also, when they roll out with the initial the way they did it in terms of government trying to monopolize and everything, like, yo, the weed was shit for so long. Like, I don't think they rolled it out very well. I don't think they're
still shit.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think like what I like the social aspect and the social impact it had on society. I like that it became more normalized. People got like less stigmatized with it. I love that. Like, especially like it's no different. You go outside, you smell cigarettes fucking all the time. Like, you smell some weed burning. Before it was like so taboo, you're like looked upon wrong. Now it's like very normalized. And you see people of all walks of life smoking spliff.
I don't feel like it's that much of a difference, bro. I've
You
been
didn't care.
smoking weed since
I'm downtown,
before,
bro. It's different.
even then, but like I feel like for one, niggas been smoking weed before.
But we're not talking about niggas. We're talking about everybody in society.
People been whoever smokes weed been smoking weed before the shit was legal.
Bro, a
and
lot of people are
also,
following the rules
You go
in
in a
public.
lot of settings and you smoke weed now, people still stare at you.
Where?
It hasn't completely just evaporated.
Well,
like
depends,
people are
like-
still looking at you like, yo, what's he doing over there?
I
Like,
guess if you're in a
Depends
closed
what
space,
setting you're in.
like,
Right?
you're in a
Because
closed
realistically,
space
fam,
smoking.
any like, bro, nah, unless you got the pack.
I don't think there's an increased amount of people that smoke weed. Dude. Like,
you
it's not
really
that,
gonna
it's
tell
not
me
a
that?
big like
Fam,
a
I
big
think-
difference.
I have noticed an increase of people that have smoked. People that have never smoked weed their entire life.
People
now
been
are-
smoking weed
No,
here.
bro, a
There's
lot of
not
people
like a
follow the rules
large
in
amount.
society, bro. A lot of people, when they were told that it was okay, opened up their minds to that possibility. People did not smoke weed, a large amount of people in society, because, they didn't want to get in trouble. It's illegal.
I
As soon
think
as it
there's a
became
few,
legal,
but
fam, their mindset changed about it. Think about it. Like, if we made alcohol illegal, beer people wouldn't drink, fam.
I don't see more people smoking in public now than before.
I do. But, like,
I
I'm in a
don't
more
see
densely
it.
See a lot
populated
more
area.
pens though.
You don't, fam.
I'm not really gonna count that. I mean, just like,
But
'cause-
they
It's
never
weed,
did that
bro. It's weed
before.
product.
Yeah, they
Like,
never
people
did
weren't
that
doing
before.
that.
okay, well, regardless, I don't see any more or less. I just feel like people consume it. Like when I'm out in the public, I see just as many people smoking weed as before. No more, no less. Like it doesn't. I don't feel like, oh my god, everybody smokes weed now.
For me, my favorite part about it is not really having to worry about the boy.
See?
That's the only
Now he
thing that
wants to
mattered me.
smoke.
Bro, I'm
But
telling
you
you.
already smoked weed.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't, okay, you feel less apprehension to smoke weed in public because it's legal now, right?
No, it's before you still smoke in public, but you're not so.
I said less
on your-
apprehension.
Less apprehension.
Yes.
What's that mean?
It means like you're less nervous. You're less like worried about doing it.
Yeah.
It's
You
not
s-
criminal.
You basically he just said like, yo, he can't get in
But
trouble
he also said he was still smoking in public previously.
with more apprehension.
He's still doing it. I'm
Not
talking about when I go out into the road, a person that smokes weed like him is gonna smoke weed regardless. I don't see a bunch of new people smoking weed. I don't feel like everywhere I go, there's just a fucking weed
Okay,
cloud
put it like
now
this.
that
No,
it's
put it like
legal.
this. Put it like this.
I don't. There's
No,
no
no, no.
visible difference.
Here, like I don't have quantifiable stats, but I'll tell you like this, bro. Everybody that you see walking into a dispensary, right? Like first and foremost, do you think that they were all finding people in the road before? Do you think that everyone had a plug?
a lot of those people were.
Bro, I don't.
There's people I know that used to sell weed no longer sell weed because of legalization, which means their customers, which were already smoking weed, now go to the store.
Yeah, but I'm saying, yo, fam, that was a very niche market. Very few people had a reliable
A
source.
lot of people lost their whole program. What are you talking about?
Bro, it's still a very niche percentage of people.
No. Like,
Yo,
beer
a lot
mans
of
are
people
out of
lost their whole
business.
program.
Yeah, they
Yo,
was
bro,
guys
I'm over
saying
here
like they're
dying.
out of business.
Yeah, but
the
niggas-
clients have left.
But yo,
Like, what
fam,
are you talking
I'm also
about?
saying-
They're at the store.
But there's
the same
also-
people that were already
Fam,
smoking
there's
weed.
such a large demographic.
They couldn't
Those-
compete with those prices.
There are people.
Fam, what I'm saying is not like it spawned a whole bunch of new ones. I'm sure there are some. I will
Brother.
not disagree with that. There's definitely some who are like, oh, it's legal now because society says it's okay. It's okay, but I don't think it's drastic. Like, 'cause when I go out into the world, I don't see a larger number of people smoking weed than before. I don't feel like I'm being confronted with marijuana consumption at any higher of a rate than previously, is what I'm trying to say. I don't see it anymore.
But like, yo, I'm like one.
And even when I go into a club and I light up a spliff, man, just like a lie. You smoke weed in here? Like, nigga,
No,
yes.
but that's because you're doing something socially wrong. A lot of places you go, you're not allowed to smoke weed inside the
Fam,
establishment.
but if all
So
these
you're over
new
there-
smokers were just spawning because
Niggas
of
are still
legalization,
following
I
the
wouldn't
rules,
be crazy.
fam. Niggas are still following the rules of where they're at,
Some
fam.
niggas.
Bro, people can't smoke in the club. They're not just going to start lighting up. You don't
even
care
in,
about
even
things.
even in public, I just don't see.
But you've been not caring about things.
That doesn't have any effect on my vision. I don't
That's
see
what this is really
new
about.
people smoking weed. Like it doesn't. I don't see it.
I disagree, but yo, we'll leave it at that until a further date. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come back with some stats and shit about the increase in marijuana
It's just
smokers. I
still
swear to
not
God,
gonna
I will.
change.
Fam, I'll just go outside. I don't see a bunch of people smoking weed.
Fam, I do. That's your truth, bro. Live it.
Living it.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I remember, like the day after we got legalized, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, walked outside. I was like, whoa, I don't see no one's lighting up joints. I thought it would be like a.
But you have to think about how
That's
people.
what I'm trying to say. There's no
but, like,
visible
bro,
difference.
I'm
Man, I thought
telling
it was
you,
a joke.
bro. Not everyone consumes weed in public. Like weed makes like just the mere fact that people are smoking weed, fucking however they're consuming it, fam. I'm sure it's being consumed at a far
But your
larger.
question was also like based on like how I
Hold on,
have
nigga. I
seen
wasn't
the
even on
impact
words.
of
How you gonna
legalization.
just impact my words like that? You can cut off my words. It
All right,
wasn't
go
even-
ahead,
no,
go
no. It's all right, man. It's all right.
So you're done now?
I didn't get
One
finished.
interruption. Your point wasn't that strong. Then it's done.
Nah, you're
Like,
willing.
you weren't even standing.
Go
on
with
it.
him on that.
That was
one.
crazy.
Yo, fam, one little piece of interruption, and I said,
Fam,
"Yo,
the man
my
said
bad."
mere
Continue. Man
words,
said,
huh?
"Nah, I'm not doing it." You said, "Yeah,
Hurt
I'm
my
gonna
feelings,
argue."
nigga.
I'm not
Fuck
gonna
you.
lie to you.
Hurt my damn feelings. Fuck you.
This guy's taking their tactics right now. Fam.
Hurt my feelings, bro. We're done. Like I said, I'm gonna come back with some stats and some substantial evidence
Do
to
it.
prove you wrong, nigga. I will. Moving forward. Yeah, I got some wild shit going on, but fuck it. Let's where else we going? Let's go. Yo, you know what? Fuck it. Bring out the whiteboards, guys. It's whiteboard time.
Whiteboard o'clock.
Whiteboard o'clock.
Doing it.
Yo, it's not even that deep, but yo, we're gonna figure it out.
Whiteboard always gets stupid.
So for this next segment, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, about 5 of them joints, and I'm going to need you to write down your answer. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to think about it. Don't think too long. Don't think too hard. Be as honest as possible. Please write big and clear so that the camera can see. When I say reveal, please face your board to the camera. Then we'll go through the answers. The order will be our guest, Mitch, and then Wheezy. You guys ready? Name something that should be legalized in Canada. Niggas got like 2 more seconds. Or 3. I'll give you 3. 3,
I'm good.
2, 1. I'm going to need you guys to finish your writing, whatever you got down, and reveal your boards to the camera. Please do so now. Okay. Let me see what you got going on. You said drinking after 1 a.m. bars, self-defense, and guns. All right. Let's unpack. This is funny. It got darker. As the skin tones got
just
darker.
got worse. It got worse. It got worse.
As the nigga skin tones got
Started
darker.
off light skin.
That was crazy.
Man said more vibes.
So, yo, unpack this.
This is what happens when you party too late.
So we're gonna unpack this.
That's why they keep locking it
There
up.
might be a story with all.
This
all
is
of our boards.
we answered all
Yo,
of the
when you
questions
drink,
right
you need some self-defense. Get your gun.
Yo,
Okay,
bro.
anyways, anyhow, you story time ass niggas. Drinking. So to my understanding, I think cutoff is 2 o'clock. I'm not sure. But yo, unpack. Why do you think it needs to be legalized drinking after 1?
Yeah, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I mean, like when you look at places, especially like around the world, a lot of times like you could drink all night.
Yep.
Especially in bars. I feel like most people in Canada are civilized to be able to live that type of lifestyle.
Word.
You know, in the States, it might be a little bit different. They're a lot more hot-headed. We have hot-heads too, but I think that's something that would definitely add to the economy and, just more vibes, like you said.
Because the thing, more vibes. I'm here for it. I liked it. He did some thinking, thought about global things. Boom, that was the answer. See what you got going on. Self-defense.
Yeah. Self-defense. Yeah, like what the hell, bro? I feel like you should legally be able to defend yourself. Like a man could break into your house and you fold this guy and you go to jail. That makes no sense. He's in my crib. I didn't invite him here. Why am I going to jail? Like that makes no sense. So I did a good job and I'm being punished for it. That's crazy to me. So I feel like you should have the legal right to defend yourself and your property if somebody's trying to attack you or take your shit. Like
I
yeah.
agree. I like that one too. You know what? Little more clouds over there. I like it.
I feel like in the next 10 years, that's something that will become legalized. Like,
You know
will
what?
take
I've
into
seen a lot
consideration.
of people on social media, especially with the rise of like auto theft and break and enters, which are usually to get people's car keys. There's a lot of people saying we should be able to defend ourselves. So I agree with you that like that is probably something that will change because there's a lot of people talking about it.
I agree. Boom.
Just goes with self-defense.
I mean, like, yo, story up your words. You can't just piggyback his words.
What I'm just saying is the guns, right? I think.
I said just the guns. just free up the guns.
Fam, like, yo, they work.
The greens,
I
fam,
mean,
like-
yo, you should definitely have the right to protect your house. Honestly, with the way the world is going, you just should be able to protect your home.
So
man.
bear arms, the right to bear arms.
Yeah, I think like, hey man, maybe I be thinking too hard about stuff, but like these movies be telling people stuff, so you should get ready. Like I'm not gonna lie, like you should be able to read between the lines and think that yo, at some point in time, yes, you will need to defend your house or be able to like, you should be educated enough to learn how to use a gun.
So would you be cool if everybody in society had a like? Okay, pause. Yeah, I guess I'd be all right. No, I was about to ask you if like even if like, no, that's fine. That's fine. Moving forward.
It's interesting because like even in the South, like in the States, a lot of those states have the right to bear arms, yet they still get they're still like perceived as Southern hospitality.
Right.
Like we know the States is like, they're a lot more friendlier as opposed to here where we have like the screw face mentality, yet they still have the right to bear arms. So,
yeah, because they know it can get on and cracking anywhere. Yeah, everyone here is just frustrated.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone's here constipated emotionally, hence we're all
I feel like
mad.
it's a cultural thing too. Like if people are just decent and civilized and know how to behave, simply having access to a firearm shouldn't turn you into a fucking
No, because
Bro,
under
that-
that logic, like, yo, bro, like you have access to a knife. You don't go around stabbing people.
That gun's been
Yeah,
passed down from like
no,
grandpa.
it's real shit. You know,
Yeah,
like,
man.
That gun's been in the family longer than certain people.
Oh, the Yosemite Sam?
Yeah.
The Wasky
Get off
Wabbit?
my property?
Yeah, the Wasky Wabbit.
They get off my property?
Did I
Yeah.
say the
crazy.
Wascally with the Wabbit?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Wasky
yeah.
Wabbit. That's crazy.
Fud. I'm a Fud.
Moving forward, name something that should be criminalized or made illegal in Canada. That's Jeopardy, nigga.
I don't know. I've never thought like, yo, he should go to jail for this. That's never crossed my mind.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Yo, the train. No, like maybe he should get his ass whooped, but I've never thought somebody called a boy at him. Like that's never came to my mind before. Bro.
Like,
Oh, I have.
yo, you see how the man who thought about things quick?
okay.
No, it's like this
5,
one's different.
4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna need the man to reveal their answers. Please finish up what you got going on, cause I know you're over there writing.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't think.
Hold on, you
That's
said
see?
false
You
accusations.
gotta put some thoughts.
Boom,
into
boom, boom. Okay, you said
that.
squatting,
Squatting.
and then you said
If you fail your driving test more than 3 times.
Holy, so you go to jail now?
you go to jail.
Yo,
Your
society's
hold
dark,
on. Okay, lift up your society's dark.
Yo,
Lift up your board and talk to the people. Then why do you feel like this?
Because false accusations pretty much do the opposite. Like it gets a lot of people into situations that they're not supposed to be in.
Like
And
that.
there's history behind it.
Absolutely,
Dark history.
very dark history.
So
A lot of innocent black men have been
Yeah.
placed in incarceration because of these fucking same things. False
Yeah,
accusations.
those people should do the time that they're trying to put on my man. over
Double
there.
it.
Double it.
Double
I'm
it.
with
you don't
that.
want to
Double
be
it.
Double
this,
it, bro.
this
Double it.
guy.
Yeah, you'll be choosy with your words and your accusations.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah.
we're
You'll never
doubling time.
accuse again.
Moving forward.
Oh yeah, squatting. You know, like when people can just live in a crib and don't pay rent, and then the landlord can't even
Waste
do
man.
nothing about it. Like, yo, part of me is like, Allah, you pulled that off. Like, that's crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Part of me respects it, but part of me feels like if you're in my crib, I should be able to defend myself, like I said on the last slide. So, like, I don't know. Like,
Okay.
I start getting some rules changed. You're not gonna like it.
See over here, man. Look, if you fail your drive test, why do you need to be criminally
Yo, you
criminally
know
charged?
why? Because you're a hazard on the road.
But yo, you don't have your license. You failed.
Fab. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I feel like the situation solves itself. Like,
Brother.
bro, you can't. You're bad at driving, so you
nah,
can't.
because the after, yeah, bro,
So
see the
you
man,
mean you
saw
should-
the man who did 10 times in the same day? He hit somebody.
Yeah, but
he
that's
sounds special.
Nah, there's bury him running around.
I'm
There's
not gonna lie. I failed my driver test 3 times.
Yeah, according to Coach, you need to say yeah.
Yo,
Everybody's gone.
you know
You're
why?
gonna-
Because according to his laws, you should have the liquor store or you should be drinking after 2 still. That's why he failed. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go
Man,
together.
I don't know, but you won't be free in his
Yeah,
society.
I know
fam.
you got
Just
some
know
charges
that.
and yeah, and
What is it? A light charge or a heavy charge? Like
That's a question
or just
for
some
now.
time to
He's
think
coming
about
for
what
your
I did?
freedom,
Yo,
man.
man.
You have to hold on 90 days.
What the fuck?
We're not done. I got more. I'm so sorry.
That's so
I got
much
more.
time.
You have to hold on
Yeah, I made it a
90
little
days,
fast.
man.
Moving forward. Name one thing you hope to achieve or get done by the end of 2024.
Bro, the way that shit's working, that's 2024 is next week.
2024.
Well, nigga, set a realistic goal for yourself, man.
Don't talk to me like that, bro.
My apologies.
Real school, don't talk to me like that. Yo, hey, man, we don't have no goal.
Yo, this game's revealing a lot about you, eh?
Yo, I'm just here, bro.
It's coming in like therapy for real. Like, yo.
yo,
Need
man.
to
I was shaking.
Need to evaluate
Moving like
your
an etch a
life,
sketch, bro. Okay, yo, fam, 5 seconds, bro. Yo, you better get a goal on there.
Strive for something over there, bro.
Strive for something.
Okay,
Crazy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you need more?
Hold on, fam.
All right. My apologies. All right, I'm gonna need you guys to reveal your boards to the camera. What you got going on? Create an award show. 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
A house payment. You wrote that in almost wingdings, but yo, we're gonna get there.
Yo, man, I'm counting my house payment, bro.
No, but that's how you wrote it. Nobody
worry
knows what
about
you
that.
said, bro.
Like, I know what I
You wrote that
said.
nervously.
I did.
There's some fire wingdings low key.
Yeah. Boom. Let's unpack it. What you got going on there?
Yeah, I want to create an award show. I feel.
Tell us about this award show. What's the premise and why you want to create it?
I want to centralize it around Toronto hip hop, Toronto urban culture.
All right.
You know, I can see it involving music and even acting, art as well too. I feel like that's something that's missing.
Podcast.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
all types of media, all types of multimedia. So yeah, that's what, that's what I want to get into.
Toronto award show. I fuck with it. Go ahead. What do you got going on over there?
Yeah, 1,000 subs. Like and subscribe.
Like and
What the hell?
subscribe. I co-signed this message.
Come on, tell your brethren, bro. Watch the show.
Yeah.
about it
Yo,
still.
cuz. Show us what Quan.
Yo, the man were laughing at my house payment.
Laughing at your penmanship still.
Don't worry about that.
You read in spoken
Why
word.
is slacking? Just know we did things. See?
How you talking about your racist spoken word, boy?
That's the only way you can understand it, bro. Like, what the fuck? As soon as he picks up the marker, just start fucking snapping, bro.
Just know.
Okay, moving forward. That's fuckery and funny. I like it. One piece of advice you would have told yourself 10 years ago.
Don't link with these niggas.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's better than what I'm gonna write.
You may write.
What's the question again?
One piece of advice you would tell yourself 10 years ago. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna need you gentlemen. Reveal your boards. Mitch? All right. Invest more and spend less. Do what you're good at. Focus on yourself. You guys sound like Instagram captions. Okay. Let's
So you sound like some hoe ass niggas, huh?
like bitches post this in their stories. Eh?
Yo, you know what's funny? It's crazy because all of this sounds like
Holy
this is
fuck.
just selfish, man.
Yo,
They're
that's
just selfish.
pathetic stuff.
The bad number just selfish right now.
The whiteboard's revealing way too much right
you
now.
niggas ain't deep. Anyways, you basic bitch. I'm just fucking. Just sorry. Invest more, spend less.
Yeah, that goes for a lot of categories, not just necessarily film. You know, just invest more into yourself as well too. Kind of similar to yours, you know.
Go ahead.
Invest more into my own energy and spend less on
Frivolous
spend less
shit.
of my energy on other people. Yeah, as well as like, you know, materialistic things. Yeah, especially, but more specifically in film equipment.
Boom. Invest in what you're good at.
Yeah.
What you got going on?
Do what you're good at.
What you good at?
Shit, be myself.
Your penmanship is good over there, fam.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like, you should make
You
it
would
make it
look
fun.
at you and be like, nigga, fuck you.
This Gomez
Do what you're good
Adams
at.
looking
This
nigga
nigga
talking to me.
Came back 10 years, that's what you told me?
Nah, do what you're good at, bro. Like shit, I used to play sports and fucking I kind of gave up on that kind of early.
So you
And
even tell
even
him
if I
that
don't
is-
become a professional, I think just doing something that you enjoy and having stability in that. Like you,
Like,
if
what
you're
would you
having
have
that
told you
He
specifically?
just said what he was telling
Just
us.
sports,
Nigga,
like,
you're not
stay-
even listening. You just keep attacking me with
Yes, I'm-
words. I said it, nigga. Like
So the sports.
that's one. Fuck, I used to make music and also even just like I think I'm kind of a creative person. You know what I mean? I
Whatever
can do a lot
he's
with
good
my
at,
mind.
bro.
Yeah, but that's why I'm getting at him. Because
Yeah, but like I just went and tried to get a job or do other things for money that didn't really appeal to like what my strengths are as a person. You know what I'm saying? I never even tried to like build on those skills or qualities. You know?
So then you know what? Here, let me double it down. If you were to pick a specific, like a younger you was like, nigga, what am I good at? What should I focus on? Give me one specific thing. What are you gonna tell them? You personally, yourself.
Athletics. I would have just kept playing soccer and staying in the gym.
Boom. What you got going on?
Focus on yourself.
Again, okay. So yo, what aspect of yourself would you focus on? Because yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like anybody could tell you this in 10 years ago, but what
Yeah,
are you
bro.
telling you?
Watch who your friends are. Separate certain people, cause not everything is gang. Know what I mean? Sometimes you could have been doing stuff for the homies.
Getting dark in here.
No, I'm just, yo, this is for the youths who even, you know, if you guys, there's some people in the same situation. Like, you know, you're doing everything for your homies, but, you know, you should have been focused on yourself. And in the long run, you were going to see that.
Word. I like it. Pens down. Erase your boards, boys. Erase your boards.
Gang be dark, eh? Shit.
As if just don't chill with those niggas, man.
No, to Uncle Ruckus.
We all watched The Wire, cuz.
Don't trust them new niggas.
I didn't see
over
The
there.
Wire.
You didn't see The Wire?
See The Wire,
there's a
COVID?
lot I haven't seen. Nah,
Didn't-
not even during COVID.
But that one would have took a lot longer.
Money
There's
Nah,
not-
I watched it.
Nah, 'cause
during
remember, he's
COVID.
watching movies during COVID.
So was I.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's a lot of dedication, bro.
No, we had a lot of
5-part
time.
series.
Yeah, nigga, like what else are we doing? It's COVID. We were doing nothing for a long time.
Mitch was doing things.
My fault,
I
man.
don't know, bro. I
sorry,
just figure
dude.
it's a long series compared to the movie. The man said I was watching as many hood movies as I could, fam. Throwing a 5-season show. That's like, yo, that just seems like that's a lot more of a commitment than movies, you know?
On a COVID night, fam, I can crush like 3-4 hood movies in like a day, fam. Like it's off, like you know.
I was crushing series during COVID.
See,
still.
like yeah, fam. He
all
just didn't
serious.
watch The Wire. Over there giving him elaborate reasons. Yo, he just didn't watch it.
Hey, man.
I said he didn't have the time. He was watching movies. No, he was watching shows.
You guys hit up any of the COVID parties, or you're more like super isolated?
No, I was socializing. I don't know about hitting
went
up
to, like, my
COVID
brethren.
parties.
What's
Yeah,
a
like,
COVID party?
I didn't go to
No,
like.
there's beer COVID parties like where it's just like you find out like yo this random location is gonna host an event somewhere at like warehouses
Invitation
and
with
shit.
the mask up.
Now, I didn't go to
Nah,
none of
too
those,
much
but I would
noise.
I would have people that I knew and respected or think weren't gross like in my crib, and like we would down do a lot
Respect
of mushrooms.
us.
Yeah, you guys were welcome. We would do like mushrooms and hang out and like drink and get busted. Yeah, I threw parties, I guess, but like socially, like amongst people I knew, I didn't have no strangers in my shit. You know what I mean?
You know how it was when you heard that first
You were
cough?
COVID partying?
Did I say? I think I touched maybe like one.
What was that like
one
for
or
you?
two. Look at any normal party. All depends on like your perspective on the whole situation. Really,
Word. People over there masked up.
What
acting
did you actually do in COVID?
COVID. I learned how to cook. I didn't know how to cook before.
But like you
before
weren't
COVID.
working, there was nothing happening.
Yeah, there's still videos busting. But yeah, it's pretty much still same thing, just more inside.
Boom, more
Yeah.
inside. Last question,
more
guys. You
inside.
guys ready? Yo, you gotta prepare your favorite. No, you gotta prepare a dish in which you are most culinarily skilled in. You know what I'm saying? Your family's coming over. What dish you cooking these people? What you make good? Well, what you cook well?
Cook for a minute.
All right, man, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1. I need you guys to reveal your boys to the camera. Okay, let's see what you got. You got honey glazed Cajun shrimp tacos. All right. So you were doing some cooking during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get involved.
Pretty much, that's how I learned. I just bare YouTube videos.
YouTube University, I fuck with it. Honey garlic salmon. A lot of honey action on this side of the room. Yeah. Curry chicken, stewed chicken, sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
All right. Some culinary niggas in the place. I like it. I respect it. I don't really need you guys to really say much about that. But yo, I learned something. I like that diversity. You can put your boards down, guys.
I figure your meal would be a lot more extravagant than ours. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I just said honey garlic. Who, mine?
Yeah. What were you making? What were you making?
I don't even know what I'm making right now.
What's a dish you're proud of? You made us right.
What a dish I'm proud of? Oh, lead. I like a lot of things. I like tomato choke on saltfish.
Oh, you're getting coolie with it.
Yeah, I like that one there, you know. Little pumpkin choke is nice, brother. What else I can make? I can make beer things, bro. Go through my phone
So
still.
your guess has to be West Indian.
Yeah, something with roti or something, Brethren. I just gotta go buy some skins because I don't clap roti. I'm not that trini.
Oh, clap roti.
Saw this man in his kitchen, bro, just clap.
Oh, clap roti.
That's how it's made?
Yeah, well, no, you
I
don't,
don't
you
know
don't,
exact-
you
I
don't
don't
just
know
go
the
in the room
exact
and start
pattern.
giving a round of applause.
But basically,
like-
they make it by hand, though, you know? And
You
at,
need the
some,
dough.
at some point, they got to get to clapping that shit. At some
Yeah.
point.
And they just throw it on the little
No,
towel.
towel.
It's
You
part
put
of
on
the
the
process.
towel
Yeah.
and you just, you know, you have your thing, you fold the roti when it's done, you let, you know.
You really just want to do it. So you want to do it. Fam.
Anyways, we're moving forward. Do you guys want to do quickfire or do you guys want to do a series of other questions? I'm gonna let you guys pick. Mitch, you gotta go or you want to go? You guys got both words y'all can use.
We got questions. So
Ask some questions before I get into quickfire. We'll do quickfire in a little bit.
Okay. Do you think Toronto has a good representation?
As a city or
Yeah,
music?
you got to give a little more context. I'm not
as
gonna
I
lie.
said, for the music.
Like, yo,
in
you
the
just
music-
say, yo, fam, what?
So in the music, like in the music, do you think Toronto has a good representation? Like how the other people see us?
I think globally, yes, because if you go, I feel like if you were to go international and be like, hey, do you know any Toronto artists? They're automatically going to think Drake, Bieber,
Tory
The
Lanez.
Weeknd, Tory Lanez,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of great acts. But in the city, I feel like maybe we don't think that Toronto has the best reputation outside because we hear about we're more in tune with what's actually going on, especially within the music scene. But I feel like Toronto has some respect internationally in terms of
Oh
music.
yeah, well, definitely. We have some of the biggest mainstream acts in North American entertainment. In terms of music, bro, like yeah, Bieber's massive, Drake massive, like all these people are massive artists. Weeknd massive. So yeah, I think globally Toronto does have good represent. Like yo, niggas think talent comes from there. When you get into the ins and outs and the underground music scene, now you're starting to get a little more niche. And some niggas are just like I said, being gangster on the track. Like niggas just want to be gangster on camera or like in the studio, and that's cool. Like I'm never gonna stop niggas from doing what they got to do. But yo, there's less talent and like more sounds coming out of the city. You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
you actually recently dropped the Retour Toronto number 5. It was like a panel discussion with you and some other videographers. Damn, I'm over here dying.
Gather.
And there's like one part of the discussion that stood out to me is when you guys were basically talking about like what's missing in like the rap game, the rap scene in Toronto. And there was a couple people talking, so I just wrote down like 3 main points that stood out to me. So the first one was lack of creativity. The second one was a lot of songs sounding the same. And then the last one was most important to me was it's only cool because we live here. So like you bringing up the point as to like how we're perceived abroad. Like the one guy who said the last thing, he was basically saying like when he goes to the States and he works with artists from out there and he shows them music from the city, they're like, yo, this is shit. Like what are you
I saw
listening
that.
to?
I was gonna comment on that too.
Yeah, but those are songs that get popular over here. And he's basically saying like, bro, we need to raise the standards for what we accept over here because a lot of this shit that is popular here, we only like it because we're from here. So what is your like response to like how do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
Well, before I answer that question, I'll double back to your question about is Toronto music respected outside? Toronto music as a whole, yes. The Toronto rap scene, that's different. I feel like that has become more of a meme now, as we see on TikTok. So the Toronto rap scene, as opposed to like Toronto music in general, 2 different outlooks. Now to answer, say that again. The question.
So basically it was to the point of like we need to raise our standards of what we accept over here. And a lot of the songs that we like here is only because we're from here. Do you agree with that or do you disagree with that?
I would agree. I feel like there are a lot of records that are huge over here, but don't fly too well in the States. So one could argue that it is because like it's only cool because we're from here. But then another argument is that it's because we actually understand the lingo more and we understand the stories. And
Can you provide me an example of a song that did really well over here but didn't really transgress as well in the States or translate as well in the States?
I feel like most of the big hits over here, majority of the views and the streams are going to come from over here,
Right.
rather than in the States. So maybe the reason why a lot of our hits don't transfer well over into the States is because maybe the marketing, maybe it's not getting the proper eyes. Although there are a lot of people internationally that rock with the Toronto music, and it's been like that for decades. But yeah, just to name one, I don't think I'd be able to name one. I feel like it's just an issue all around the board, just within Toronto music, and just trying to get it to pop in the States.
Word.
Yeah. I don't know. Me personally, like when I watch that, I agree with this guy. Cause I've said it before. Like I feel like aside from us knowing the details that go into the lyrics, because that's always gonna resonate with any local audience. You know, even for like artists that's in the States, they could be saying shit on a song and we don't know what the fuck it's about, but people from their city know exactly what he's talking about. So that's always gonna exist. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a lot of artists up here are more focused on like imagery than like artistry. You know, they're more worried about like how they look, how they're being perceived than actually making a good quality song. Like I don't think that they put like a lot of effort into their music. I feel like a lot of guys are like, they're more in the streets and they think like their reputation is going to make their music successful, but like it doesn't really turn out that way. Is there anything that you think specifically that's missing from like the Toronto music scene? Anything that you think like artists could improve on?
I would like to see a lot more like in terms of the actual songs, I'd like to see a lot more transitions and build-ups and breakdowns of the beat. I feel like a lot of the songs, it's just the beat, the beat is looping. There's no like no bridges. Like even like when you look at like a Travis Scott record, a lot of times like halfway through the song, it might transition into another song with a similar beat. Like maybe they just might speed up the tempo or slow it down. But transitions in the beat would be dope. I'd like to see even like bridges and choruses and R&B hooks making a comeback too. That would be dope. I don't really see that in American music either, as much as the early 2000s. But to definitely have the collaboration of R&B acts and then the rap acts, that would be dope to see too. So just a little bit more versatility, and especially in the beats too, to see more changes in the beat as the song goes on.
More diversity and creativity in the sounds and composure of the actual song itself. I understand. I get behind that.
Perfect one-liner.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything that you find that's like unique about Toronto music that you think is like, I don't know, that separates us from other, like maybe in America or like the UK?
Right now, no. Nothing I feel like that really separates
I try to throw
us.
them at them like, you
Like,
know?
No, like do you think Toronto has a sound?
Not a sound, not definitely like an accent, as we all know, but not really a sound. Not right now.
This is something this is a debate we come across. Like, you know, it comes back and forth. It reoccurs. It reinvents. I think that it's the Toronto sound is in its infancy stages. I can't give a few artists credit to the entire because I haven't seen it being replicated enough to make it like an official thing. Like, when you go, for example, when you listen to something from the West Coast, like for even the Not Like Us, that's a very West Coast sounding beat, song, culture. Like it just sounds very West Coast. You know what I mean? We have yet to really have that's specifically a Toronto type sound. You know what I mean? Like we have the Caribbean mix and that influence. Like, you know, when man do like the controller or the controller, like them type of thing.
We started that.
Did we start it? Were niggas doing, cause like I don't know, niggas been doing rap and hip and reggae for a minute. Like across, like I don't know, Nas and Damian Marley did an album together. Like that's pretty, crossing the line.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, and maybe it's more predominant here.
Like look at even
our demographics, but yeah,
Super Cat Regent.
They had a lot of
Cat
like
been mashing up the place.
They had a lot of those, bro, where it would be like a dancehall artist mixing with a hip hop artist on
or
the
hip
same
hop
song.
beat or dancehall arts on a hip hop
So-
beat, fam. Just
I'm not
mash
sure.
it.
I'm not
DMX
sure
and
who did
Mr.
that
Vegas.
first.
Come on, right? That's what I'm saying. Like we've been. It's I can't really say like
That's not really part of our sound. Like I don't think. Yeah,
it's not like
I
a
agree.
bunch
We
of
don't.
Toronto songs are sounding like that.
The
Yeah.
R&B, on the other hand, that definitely has its own sound. Like, you know, we did start like a lot of the
Well,
slow.
People will say because
tempo tracks.
I also heard the notion like, oh, the dark, slow tempo weekend sounding music was that, but like, bro, that was just like very much just the weekend,
Yeah.
I don't know many other artists that sound like him.
brother.
That's
Me
true.
neither, right? And then even that was a stage in his career. He doesn't even sound like that no more. He doesn't make songs like that in any it doesn't sound close.
No.
From what I hear, he's very like mainstream, very pop, and like yo, he's a great artist, like very talented individual. But that was a moment.
The
in
drugs
his,
were slapping.
Have you worked with any artists from anywhere else? From like outside the city, like maybe America, UK, Africa?
Yeah,
wherever?
yeah. Not any notable names that we would know, but I've definitely been able to work with like artists in the States for sure.
Okay. Do you because maybe this is just my observation. You can tell me what you think, but I feel like in America and like even in the UK, I feel like they take music more serious. Like I feel like there's one more artists, and then two, like I feel like they put more effort into their craft. You know what I mean? Like if you go to the studio, it'll probably be like a bunch of different people that can rap, you know, making songs. Whereas over here, it'll be a squad of niggas, and it's like one or two guys as the rapper, and the rest of them are just the madam in the back.
Yeah.
And like I feel like even there, like these guys probably freestyle when they're amongst each other, and you know just spit bars and shit. I don't think we really do that. Is that something that you notice?
Yeah, I feel like one of the reasons they take it more seriously is because like it's that or nothing. It's kind of like with basketball over there too. Like they either go hard or go home. Whereas for us, we could treat it as more of like a game or like a recreational thing. Whereas that a lot of they're in situations where, you know, they got to make it out somehow.
He's
So I feel
rapping
like-
for that check, bro.
yeah.
I think that makes a big difference in the outcome.
It
Because
does.
you can tell that this person is serious about what they're doing. Whereas over here, like, yeah, I feel like it's almost like it's an afterthought. It's recreation. It's almost like yeah, I rap.
Yeah, it's like added to it. It's like, oh, you get some money. You know, you got your little program boss. Yo, you rap now too? Okay, and boom. It's not like, oh, you rap and now you built around the rap.
And I feel like half
You
the
added
rappers
the
over
rap
here,
like an add-on.
they have an attitude like, yo, I don't even care about rap, bro. You think this matters to me?
I already get money, fam.
Like I get money. I'm in the streets, fam. I'm a
You
real
dealing
nigga,
with
fam. I don't care about rap. Whole time, man, I'm talking about yo, you don't stream my shit. Like no, no.
Like I remember when I first started filming music videos like 2013, I almost feel like it wasn't cool to be a Toronto rapper at that time. 2013 and before that. Like there wasn't as much of an influx
Well,
in
no,
artists
I
now.
agree because remember even when Presser first dropped, niggas were super getting at this guy for the way he sounded on the track, like the press machine, the Hurricane, Novocaine press. Them ones like man, were getting at this guy. Years later, he's kept like proving himself as an artist, kept working on his craft. Now people go back and like, yo, it's like I don't know, it's like they never hated on this guy, but the whole time, like exactly the times you're saying, the 2013 era, like it wasn't. People would get at you a bit. Because, it wasn't as developed as a scene. So you're looking at it in comparison to what you're consuming from the States, and it just looks well unpolished. It's nowhere near the level of, like, mastery that you're watching and you're used to.
They just want to see how long, if it's going to stand the test of time. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you put out this, like, you know, like, think about when he first dropped, it was like, what the hell is this? But then when you hear him now, it's like, it's still the same thing, just more polished. But
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you just had to see the consistency and keep hearing it. Then you're like, okay, that's just how, that's his sound.
Yeah, that's his
sound.
voice, yeah.
I
Like, you know,
almost feel like people here don't take nothing serious. Like this guy's a rapper or another rapper. Like yeah, okay. And then even the rapper himself is like, buddy, I don't even rap like that, fam. I do it sometimes.
don't categorize me
Nobody
as that.
takes
You know
nothing
what's crazy?
serious. Like
Ask
nobody
these niggas to
cares.
freestyle, and you can see how not serious they are.
Bro, that ass though. Like I don't think they focus on it like every day. Like this, it's my objective to be successful at rapping.
No.
It's an afterthought for
You know
these
what's true?
guys.
And then you know what, I will say, because there are some artists in the city that are nasty with the pen. I'm not going to like shit on everybody. There are man that they can rap, but sometimes they'll get too caught up in other aspects of their life because they go, maybe rap's not the main focus and they're still doing other things. And now you're twine up or something not going. And you know what I mean? It just,
yeah,
it just
unfortunately, our best rappers
Sometimes-
keep getting themselves in some kind of trouble.
like,
Bro,
yeah, dead or
sometimes they
nail.
feel like real
Yeah.
bars aren't appreciated, though.
No, they're always,
Nah,
real bars
bar-
are always
Yo,
going to be
quality will
appreciated.
always be appreciated.
I know, but it's like,
I think
that's
I
not-
feel like when people say that, that's a cop out.
But I feel like that's how some of them be feeling, because it's like they be feeling, yo, we be spitting the craziest bars, but no, we ain't getting the same views.
Crazy based on whose opinion?
I'm just saying, like,
You're
they're
the
actually-
craziest guy in your living room. Congratulations.
I'm saying in general,
But-
like some people are actually spitting some bars, but they're not getting the same recognition. So sometimes they just
Their
get,
music's not good
Oh,
enough.
I got some. You know what?
The market will reward you, bro. Like if you put out something of quality and you're consistent, the market will reward you. You make one good song and then disappear, go fuck yourself. You make 30 shit songs. To be honest, you're crap, but yo, there's been a couple mans that just rate that you're still here. So
It's true,
at the end of the
still, it's
day,
true.
if you feel like you have put like your music out and you're not getting the reception you want, fam, you need to work harder on your craft. There's nothing more than that. You
I'm
can't
not-
blame
nah.
us because we don't like your music. Doesn't
Nah,
make no
nah, nah.
sense.
You know how you know niggas ain't serious, family? I remember when, okay, two things. So I remember when Lil Yachty first dropped. I forget what I think it was like one night or some shit like that. But yo, fam, the shit sounded terrible. Like niggas were really getting at this guy. Like you guys remember like Lil Yachty when he first jumped
never
on the
really
scene?
bumping
I
that
never
man
liked
still.
him, but
Yeah.
people
Yo,
did.
No, people did. I understand, but like even if you look at it, fam, this man kept working on his craft. He kept trying to improve on his rapping, his penmanship, and like yo, years come to pass. The man is probably like one of the like more popular. I could probably say best artist in the industry currently right now. Crazy. From literally being mocked and clowned for what he
And
started
it's
from.
funny because I still don't even think he's
No,
that good at
100%.
rapping.
But you got to be aware
But
of what's going on.
He is aware of like he knows how to capture people's attention.
And he knows how to write music, bro. He
And
writes
that's
beer
what's
music for
important.
people.
So
Like,
if you are sitting there talking about, yo, I have all the bars, but nobody's paying attention, fam, you're not doing a good job. Lil Yachty can't even rap that well, fam. And he still got hits. He got popularity.
No, he can
so
rap.
you
Yeah,
need
I'll
to
give
find
it-
a way
he
to
can rap
express
now.
your value and do it better than what you've been doing currently. But don't blame the market. That doesn't make sense.
no, you know what it was, fam? I feel like Lil Yachty wasn't tied down to nothing, like in terms of his ego. Like he wasn't a part of no gang. He never came off as a gangster nigga. So like when he was rapping, because the man tried bare different styles. The man was rapping like a Detroit nigga for a while. The man was rapping like
He's from there.
I swear he's from Detroit.
Yeah.
I swear to
Yeah.
God I didn't. I
He's
thought he
from
was
Michigan.
I thought he was from Atlanta.
No. He fucks with them. I think he was fucking with QC and them, but he's from Michigan.
Really? I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to. I'm searching this right.
100% he's from Michigan.
What?
That's why he has songs with beer Michigan artists.
Yeah. Like fuck for real?
Yeah, it just
Oh,
when he
man.
came up, he came up with beer ATL
No,
niggas.
no. He was born in Georgia, bro.
But he grew up in Detroit, fam.
You sure?
I swear I heard beer times and he made beer songs.
That's
People
what
from
I
Michigan.
heard.
But like you don't even check for the man. Where'd you hear this?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I listened to a lot of Detroit music.
Yeah, but that's
And he
what I'm
made
saying.
songs with a bunch of artists.
But he had a Detroit like fam. He was Detroit Yachty for a while. Like he wasn't like bro.
I swear the man grew up there. He might have been
Detroit,
born in
bro.
Georgia.
I'm pretty sure he's an Atlanta nigga, bro.
Nah, bro.
Bro,
I heard
search
he's
it up.
from-
No, I need
I'll
you to
look
search
it
it
up
up. I'm
now.
not even
The man
here.
them are chameleons.
I'm not even having that, bro. Lil Yachty, where is he from? Sir?
Detroit Yachty is crazy.
Where is he from? No, because he switched his whole accent and everything. Yeah, he's from Mableton, Georgia. He went to school in the hometown Atlanta and moved to New York to launch his career.
So he never touched.
He never touched Detroit, fam. You got
That's
caught,
crazy. That's what I heard.
you got caught up in Detroit Yachty and thought that was a new nigga, bro.
Yo, that's what people told me. I
Who
mean, they're
are
wondering like,
these
why
people?
is he on these songs? Bare people.
That is like, yo, what I heard.
No, I didn't Google him. I didn't tell you. I don't listen to this nigga.
I was like, that just wasn't sitting with me. Like, nah.
Yo, don't ever let this guy talk to you with a laptop, because yo,
Nah, that's
like,
what
I
I
lied.
heard, bro. That's what I heard from more than one
I
person.
mean, you
bro.
can hear it. You ever seen the episode of Boondocks? Like, Obama legalized weed? I'm not sure, but I'll search it up for you, nigga. Like,
Well, shit, that's what we got Google. But yeah, he went on his run, so I assume that's why. Because I'm like, why
no,
is he
fam.
making
He was
this
just
up?
Detroit, fam. He was experimenting with different sounds. Fuck with their
I'm not
sound.
lie,
and
it
put
wasn't good.
Doesn't matter. He put bare niggas from there on.
to the
Yeah, they
point
got
that
beer
you
views
thought
from
he
it.
was
Fam,
from there.
Yeah, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
not from listening to the music, bro. He always sounded like the off character on the song.
Because he's not
But
from
niggas
there.
were telling me he's from there, so I'm like, okay, I guess that's
Nah,
why
but
he's
he
doing
had
it.
See the niggas that thought he was from there? He bamboozled them.
Bitch, he
That's
bamboozled
terrible.
you, fam.
Man, nobody know he's
Man's
from
like,
there.
what do you mean? That's Michigan, man.
Bro, that was my own. I'm like, why is he on these songs every time?
Moving forward. Well, it's still in relation to these rappers. Top 5 advocates for peace and says that he will bring the city together when he's free. He wants to stop the violence and help the community. How do we feel about this? This was all said during a conversation with Friday Ricky Dredd, where he was talking to Top 5 live from jail. How do you feel about this?
It's a good message, and I could see it working.
Do you believe him?
I believe.
All right, that's the main focus, because a lot of people in the comments, it's mixed reviews. Obviously, it's a positive message. We would love to see this actually come to fruition. But then we also know the character that he is, so that people have apprehension to believe in certain things that he says. What do you feel?
No, I don't believe him.
See?
But like,
Split.
if consistency, you know what I mean? If he continues on this path for like a while, then I'm like, okay, that's what he's on, right? Like, I'm gonna judge you on the consistency of your actions, you know?
Right.
And consistently, this guy's been fucking with people. Okay, he has a resume of fucking with people, fam. So you make one positive statement after you made 11 terrible statements. Like, I'm not ready to jump ship, you know? But if he continues on that, then I'll be like, okay, then he's serious, you know?
How do you feel about this?
I respect the message.
Respect the message. Do you believe the message?
I mean, do I believe it? Nah, I don't believe it.
You're not sold?
Nah, I think, you know what I mean? Madam are just trying to touch road. Like,
He wants to come home.
Madam are trying to touch road.
He
but,
even
like,
says in the interview, I'm not talking like this just because I'm in jail. Yeah, I want the community to be busting,
Like,
fam. Help
you
the
know
youths
what I
them.
mean? But like again, hey man, I'm always for pushing peace, but yo, you know, I don't think everybody should be. Not everybody's the best representation of that, you know. So
Okay, well, like I said, I hope he keeps up this positive journey because I think that, like I said, this would be beneficial to the city. If we were actually able to abolish the violence amongst each other and stop killing each other, maybe we would get better at making music as a collective. Maybe we can formulate a sound, right? But until then, we got to stay tuned.
If Toronto did come with like its own sound, what direction do you guys think it would sound like? Like, do you think it would be more like
You know what's crazy? In my brain, it kind of like I don't know. I just imagine it would be kind of similar to like the UK, but different. Like in my brain, I don't know. I could be wrong.
I have no idea. I feel like it's fresh grounds over here. I feel like people are not even creative. Like, we haven't even tried. Like, I don't know. We're on day zero. Like, I have no idea, bro.
You know what? I said the UK just because they go like some of their culture and then some
They've
of
been rapping their ass off.
They've
for a
been
long
rapping their
time,
ass
though.
off, right? But like some of the culture and then just the geographic makeup of like the population of people that live there, like they have the Caribbean influence, they have their thing. Well, like even some of the lingo, like the slang, they're similar, they're not the exact same,
beat us
obviously.
to it.
They've got
But, like,
West
I'm
Indian
like,
roots, but
yeah,
after that, they're doing their own.
I know, but
thing.
like wishful thinking, I'm thinking that Toronto sound would follow the trajectory or some kind of footpath of that, maybe.
It's hard to even say because, yo, if you were to put on a Toronto playlist right now, you went to the club and you're like, yo, fam, I want to hear Toronto music.
It's very grungy.
Every song is going to be so different.
Yeah,
Every time you change the artist, like if you play one artist and maybe all his songs sound the same.
certain
But every
areas are
time
the
you
same.
change the artist, like these niggas sound
Nah,
different. You
that's
don't
true.
have a consistent
Yeah.
vibe, you know? So I have no idea
But
what
I do
we would
like
come
that,
up
though.
with.
I do like that though.
I don't.
I like that though. I do like that. Not everybody does sound the same. I do.
No,
like
I
that,
feel
you
like
know?
I feel like it's hurting us, bro. Like, we need to be creative enough to establish our own thing. Every city in America that's popular for music has their own sound.
But I don't really.
New York drill, Florida, like all the beats in Florida, like Kodak Black, Hot Boy, like enough of those guys, their beats sound very similar. Memphis music sounds very similar. Chirac, like I don't really listen to it no more. Back in the day when the Chirac drill shit was hard, fam. If you play from Chief Keef to Lil Durk to who was the next dude that they were beefing with, Lil J, play any of those guys, the beats sound similar enough. We can keep going. Reggae music, dancehall music. You're in a party, you can play old songs, play new songs. That supports the music, fam. Because watch this, if you're going on YouTube and maybe you like one song, you might want to hear the rest of the songs from that genre. Like, imagine your first time hearing New York drill music. You're like, oh, this is fire. You want to hear all the niggas that make that shit. You're going to go on YouTube and listen to the rest of it. You go in Toronto and you're like, yo, I like this guy's song, fam. Let me hear some more Toronto artists. You're going a whole different direction now. So at least if we had something that we could all align ourselves with, then if somebody likes one, he might like the rest. You get what I'm saying? So all of that would support the man, them, fam. But if we keep just going different directions, like, buddy, good luck.
Word,
I feel like that's something that with producers, not to say that the producers here are not creative, but in terms of finding a new sound, if that's what the goal was, then the producers, we need to cook up something different.
Say these niggas ain't creative.
I think it's both. I feel like it's both.
The artists,
The artists as well.
they're not as creative as they want to be. I figure they're
They're
trying to get away with the bubble.
Because sometimes like the producer might make a beat, but it's how this guy decided to rap on it that made it what it was.
Yeah,
And then now the next man hears it and he's like, yo, that's what you're doing in there? Let me get in the booth, bro. Now he makes one. You know, and then it just spawns. You know what I mean? So like they need each other.
You know what's crazy though? Then you have the one sometimes when the man hear a beat, like, that's what you did? Go in the studio, come back. Nigga, that's what you did? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fam.
The remix is trash.
Leave the beat alone, fam. Leave it alone.
I just feel like if they're rapping more and, you know, spend more time on their craft, then it will eventually happen.
You want to ask another question before we go to Quickfire?
I got some bullshit. Yo, did anybody see you see 50 Cent went on what on $1 million worth of game with
I didn't.
Wallow and Gilly.
I
Yeah,
seen a
yeah.
picture. I didn't watch the video.
Yeah, I watched
Doesn't
that.
even matter. There's only one part that matters, okay?
What's the part?
So
Tell
the
me
man
about
was
it.
talking about how when he made his first million, Dame Dash commented on it and said, "Yo, that ain't no real money. Like after you pay your expenses, $1 million ain't no real money." I think it was when 50 signed for $1 million to Shady Records.
Yeah.
And then 50 talked about that in the interview. He's like, "Yo, when I signed my deal, this guy was the only guy with some hateful shit to say, you know?" So then Dame Dash decided to respond on live, and his teeth fell out.
I seen
Happens
it.
when you talk shit.
Nah, I seen his whole teeth fall out. Still.
Yo, the man's there trying to defend the fact that he's talking shit about people and his teeth fell out on live, bro.
Karma's a bitch.
I just want the man them's thoughts on Dame Dash's teeth falling out on live.
Yo, Dame Dash needs to gather his whole self. I also read somewhere that Dame Dash is in a whole heap of debt. The man's talking about
$10 million.
Yeah, right. He doesn't have $10 million to his name, right? So he's living in a deficit with teeth falling out his mouth, right? Talking to 50 Cent, Big 50, the man that produces Power, the show that I watch. Yo, fam, I'm not even having that still. Not even having that. Yo, fam.
Yo, the
bro,
last part killed me.
If there's one thing I learned, bro, you don't go against 50, bro. It's been looking bad for everybody who tries this guy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
lost your teeth on live,
He's
big
the
man.
GOAT, bro.
Yeah, that's
the
how.
goat.
Don't talk greasy about 50. Fuck, your hair might fall off next, bro. Like,
I'm
Yes.
not gonna lie. That was Dame's bugging for that.
Yeah, he acting like he don't watch Power, bro.
What are your thoughts on Dame Dash's teeth falling out while talking bad on 50? Big 50.
I mean, I feel like he shouldn't have been just talking about on another man's name in the first place on live. So if you're gonna do that, make sure that you got your shit together before you hop on the cam.
Like, get your
Teeth
teeth
and
together.
straight. Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it's just best to do audio. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's
Facts.
sometimes it's
Man,
best to.
man couldn't see it through audio.
You know what? I think it was a profound lesson for Dame. Like, yo, you chat too much, bro.
Yeah,
He just fell off. Like, I feel like if nothing else, he learned that day, bro. Like,
Yo, the man had to laugh at
Did they
himself.
do the whoops and daisy? Like he fell in his hand, or they like scattered on the
they
ground?
fell out, and then the man moved the camera like
quick.
quickly, and they said, "Yo, you hear him talking to somebody? Yo, hold this for a second."
Yo, the
Or he
crazy-
puts his teeth back in. Now he made like a part 2, like where he's like, "Yo, they're not dentures. I had some surgery 20 years ago, and something happened, and I don't know." He tried to give
So he
some
doesn't
long
have
story.
teeth in his mouth, is
Yo,
what he's telling
fam, you
people.
There's
pop
a
them
whole
back
space
out.
like this.
Fam, he looks like an old person when they have their dentures in the
Yeah,
cup
he can't
next
talk
the
to
bed.
50 Cent still.
Nah.
Yeah, talking bad on fit. Well, in the video, he wasn't actually talking bad, but he was like responding
Yeah,
to what
he
He was
50
about
said.
to.
But it
It
doesn't
happened.
matter. The damage was done. You already said something bad about him and it made your teeth fall
He
out.
folded himself. He folded himself.
He brought it upon himself still.
Shouldn't have did that.
He should not have. When I got some more topics, that one was just the first on my mind because it made me laugh.
Yeah, quickly.
Let's see what we got.
Cause you got a question? You want to ask the niggas some questions?
I've asked niggas some questions. Shit. How you feel about the females, the artists in the city?
All right.
Female artists in the city, there's a lot of dope acts. We got to work with a lot of sick female artists.
We need more of them.
We do need some more of them. Yeah.
That just sounds funny. Like nigga,
No,
like
like,
that's what
I'm
you
not, no, I'm not gonna
What you feel
lie.
about
like,
these bitches? We need more?
no, because I'm like, yo, I don't really see like, female artists flooding Toronto like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always see it's a bunch of guys, so it's like, I know there has to be some females out here rapping.
I feel like rap music is just a male-dominated industry.
Just
period.
even in hip hop, bro. Like
Yeah,
there's a couple.
because if
of
you
them.
think of all the popular artists in the States, like fam, there's 350 million people over there, or more than that. And these women there's only like a handful of them compared to all the men in America. So like, I don't think the
and then
proportions are much
just
different
Scale
over
down
here.
the population from like Canada to there, bro. Boom.
It's not even Canada, Toronto, fam.
Exactly.
We make all the music.
So
here,
they scale that
basically,
down
like.
even further. We're a microcosm of
3
what's
million?
going on. I
so
mean,
Gallum can't make some bars?
they can, but like
No, but there's not.
There's just less
there's-
of
there,
them.
There are, but there's not going to be very many. We have
Yeah.
a small population. Even in America, there's
A handful.
proportionately there's only a few female rappers.
Right.
The strong majority are men.
What female artists do you know about?
Nessie is dope. Taylor's dope. There's a
Taylor's
lot.
dope.
There's one girl. Her name slipping my mind. What was the girl that used to be rapping back in the day?
Who?
So there's the one that Tiger signed, Honey Cocaine. She has
Honey
some bars,
Cocaine? I
but
don't know.
not her. Trying to remember her name.
See, that's why you gotta do
I
more
can't
music.
even. I can't even think of something like to to give us like a reference to her.
Point of reference is difficult.
Yeah.
Feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not putting in enough work.
Yeah, got him.
So it
Yo,
sounds like.
the platform is yours. If you feel the need to step up and spit your bars, apparently the bar for entry is not that high. So yo, outperform these niggas, man. Work hard.
Allah.
There's time, there's space, there's energy. Yeah, 100%. I respect it. You going?
How much time we got left? Got some fuckery.
We got some time. I still want to get in quick fire, so go ahead.
Want to get in quick? Okay, I got one more. So I was watching Cam Newton had like a debate with some 41-year-old single and childless dating coach. His name was Cheyenne Bryant. Is it okay to have multiple baby mothers if you got a lot of money?
Hold on. You had me. The way you described the dating coach.
He was having a debate with the dating coach.
The dating coach is a woman.
She is a woman named Cheyenne Bryant. She's 41, single, and childless.
Is she happy?
That started a whole other series of debates.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay.
No,
so
every
then what do
video
you
I
ask me?
watched was just highlighting like, yo, and I have another question that follows up based on her credentials.
So what do you ask me?
But the first one is it okay to have multiple baby mothers if you have a lot of money?
So it's fucked up.
Because Cam Newton got like 9 kids with 3 different women, and the man said, yo, I want more.
You know what's crazy? So it's like, okay, it's not morally. I've answered this on other podcasts in the past too, by the way. Yo, under the logic of Nick Cannon, if you have enough money, you can mind your children. Yo, keep reproducing. We're here to reproduce.
How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about
Nick
it?
Cannon's logic is crazy.
I feel that's kind of silly. It's not good to obviously raise like, even though you have a lot of money, there's still figuratively broken homes because like it's not a 2-parent household. I understand the traditional family structure may not be like, I guess, ideal in some circumstance, I guess, and I don't know, like you can, like, bro, I can see the logic, so it's hard for me to disprove, like, yo, bro, if you can pay for and be responsible for every decision you make, is it morally right? Probably not. Like, are your kids gonna want like
maybe
that
not morally? I'm not as concerned with morals. Do you think it's functional though? No, I don't give a fuck. But like, do you think it's functional? Do you think it's like? Do you think the money can compensate for him just being in one home with his?
No,
woman
money
and his
can't
kids?
raise you. You'll just struggle less. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some shit that, like, yo, his kids may not. I don't know how much time he spends with his kids. I don't know his dynamic. I don't know how he lives with these people. None at all, right? But I just know that there's certain shit throughout the journey of fucking parenthood and childhood that, like, yo, you can't fake. Like, it doesn't matter how much money there is. Yo, if I need my parent and he's not there or they're not accessible because, yo, they're with their other family or they're doing something else, what the fuck? You can't replace that. We give me a band of cat. Like, sure, I'm gonna develop. Like, I'm gonna be okay for the immediate moment. Maybe develop some issues later on down the moment. But like, yo, fam, like, all the drugs and problems you might have later because all the feelings you have repressed, yo, fam, that's not worth it.
So ultimately, good or a bad idea?
I think it's irresponsible. Ultimately, it's a bad idea because, yo, I don't think that a man should like. I get it because, like, yo, you want to repopulate and fuck y'all. I get it, nigga. But, yeah, like starting off with the goal of like, oh, I'm having these fragmented houses and like these like they're not fatherless, but like, yo, these are kids who probably don't live with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming you have 3 different mothers. You're visiting either one when you want, or you live by yourself and you just deal with your responsibilities accordingly. Everybody gets piece of time. Everyone gets piece of money. I don't think that's necessarily healthy and functional.
Either.
I would agree to some extent. There is some irresponsibility, regardless if you have a lot of money or regardless if you're just in a position to maintain. But you know, sometimes life be lifing, and you have multiple children. So I guess
he's doing it intentionally based on how
that's why I'm like, the intention is fucked
I
up.
want more. So I'm not really like, if you just so happen that you were with one woman, you broke up, then you broke up, and then it happened, whatever. He's talking about no, this is the plan.
Baby
so
mothers.
as a plan, do you think it's a good or a bad idea to have multiple baby mothers, even if you got like, because he got millions, he's super rich.
in the long run, I would say no.
It's a bad idea. What do you think?
It's a selfish idea. Yeah, it doesn't benefit the kid. Like Cuz said, definitely gonna develop some other issues and habits. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like in the long run like that's gonna be like beneficial. You're gonna end up probably resenting a lot of stuff. Might feel like you're not wanted because you might not even know how to treat the person that's close to you, because all you know how to do is give money.
Yeah, that's
all you
fucked
know.
up. You know what? It can even have an impact on how you go about forming relationships as
Yeah.
you get older. Because remember, your first example of relationship is seeing your parents interact with each other. Now you're saying like, yo, my mom and dad don't even like. This is almost like a financial relationship that they have. It's not a real relationship with a loving husband. Like
Dad
they don't.
just shows up to pay for things.
Yeah, like it's not like a real. And so it's like, yo, your skew of how you view the world and how you go about navigating the relationships you enter might be along the same kind of like framework. Not necessarily healthy, and you're gonna have, and like that's something you may not notice or become aware of until your later adulthood.
And because it's a plan, it's like this is you and the woman who made this plan, but that's not the kid's plan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
I don't know if the woman was part of the plan.
no, but she's her.
She knows what she's saying.
knows what
You're
she
fucking a
said,
professional
yeah.
athlete, and this, I'm sure he doesn't make secret of what he
He
wants.
told her definitely like, yo, my plan is to do this. Like Nick Cannon told every single one of them that, yo, listen, this is the plan. Are you my baby moms? Yes or no? And they all agreed to stuff.
Well, he got like 9 of them.
I
if
know,
you
but
got
that's
nine,
what I'm-
these Cam only has 3.
But
He
that's
has
what I'm
lots of
saying
kids.
though. But it's like, but it's the same thing. He probably went to him and said, yo, I want to continue doing stuff. Are you on board? They're probably gonna, the ones who say yes, hold a baby.
Yeah, right. Yeah, think
And-
about it, like realistically, fam, the mother's doing the majority of the raising. This guy's still operating like how many businesses, doing whatever the
Yeah.
fuck he's got to do to earn. Like it's selfish in terms of like being providing for a parent, because there's more to providing for your child than fucking just financially,
Word.
right? You can't like, Dad, you're not there. Here, hold that 10
See,
bands.
right now, this first stage of this kid's life is benefiting the mother. This is like their time to like, okay, you know what? I get money. I can do this. I can do that. They're not thinking necessarily like he's gonna have problem. He's good. He gets everything he asked for. They're not
So
even
both
thinking.
parties are being selfish.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree
Yeah,
with
yo,
that.
it's not good to bring children into like a single parent household willingly. I don't think that's fucking. I just don't think that's proper.
No, I don't think so either. All right, so my next question is, can you be a dating coach if you're single? Like the woman is 41, no kids.
You know,
no man.
does
Does this
no,
affect?
No. There's a double standard here. So I'll answer. I hear your question. Yes.
Okay, we can include that. We can
Okay.
include double standards. So I guess, give me your whole answer.
My whole stance is like, yo, for her, those credentials sound crazy. Why? Because men and women don't have the same shelf life. They don't. So you're 41, trying to teach people how to find love. Meanwhile, you can't find it for your damn self. Like maybe if you were a dating coach, but also in a happy relationship or a happy marriage, but you just like you're proficient in this skill and understanding the social that goes into it, that's different because you've obtained the goal,
That's what I was about to say.
right? It's like it's like taking an advice from a nigga how to work out that has no muscles.
So is the standard same for a man?
It's different.
Explain.
We age like wine.
I lie.
Y'all age like cheese.
Talk to him.
No,
Yellow
I'm-
age like cheese is fucked up.
No, and it sounds fucked up, but it's just an analogy, right? I'm talking in terms of like their social value. You know what I'm saying? Like even younger women, even younger people, like everyone likes an older, more established man. You know what I'm saying? Like you've even when you were in high school, you seen the girls that were looking at niggas with fucking hair on their chest driving in car. You know what I mean? Like there's always an allure to an older, more established individual, an experienced person. Men like typically like in the social dynamic of things where they're valued for, it's like, yo, their youth, their age, their inexperience is almost what they're valued for. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, on the flip side, it's like, yo, you've passed the threshold to become a mother, I guess at 41.
She thinks otherwise. She said she wants to have
Okay, so
some
yo,
kids.
if you can, I'm not
But
saying
safely. You enter
Safely, yes.
geriatric pregnancy somewhere in the early 30s. I don't remember
Right.
the exact number is.
So yes. Now pregnancy and other normal things that are like obviously a part of like, you know, like relationships, marriage and all that shit, whatever. You can't really do some of these things and then it doesn't look good. It's like, why are you single yourself? Like as a man, like for example, Kevin Samuels, he was would you consider him a dating coach? Was he a dating coach? What would you
Yeah,
consider?
life
I'll
coach.
for this conversation, he's a dating
Right.
coach.
He was divorced, if I'm not mistaken,
Twice.
Still very well put together, had a good understanding of how to navigate the social dating space, whatever. But even though, how old was he? Like 50, 40?
Around 50.
Around 50, right? Still, because he's a man with experience and has the ability to still go out and acquire and understands the nature of the social interaction, the game he's playing, there was value to what he's saying, right? I'm not saying that there's no value towards what this woman is saying, but yo, like, her playing the game herself, it's not the same playing field, bro. Like, there are probably men out there that she would deem as, like, you know, high value to her or something she would be of interest that would not consider her. You get what I'm saying? Just because she's hit that threshold. Like,
Word.
how much utility can I get out of this aside from companionship if, like, you know, I want other things? As a man could be 40 years old, 50 years old and decide he wants children.
So it's different for the man and the woman because the man, even as he advances in age and being a single person, he can still represent the qualities that his clients are looking for. And he still has the ability to go and get himself a woman, a wife, or whatever the case
Right.
may be. However, for the female, she is not representing what most of her female clients would like to have at her age and probably doesn't have enough value to actually go and obtain what her and her clients are
Right.
seeking.
What's the likelihood of her just going to pursue her own relationship and getting married at this point? I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a lot lower than, let's say, the goal of a male client. A male client is going to come to a dating coach, either want to get laid, just have better like experiences with women overall, or pursue a relationship. All of those can still be achieved while speaking to this man, right?
Word.
I don't think women are over here just frivolously trying to get fucked, and like it's not that hard. Like, you know, like, oh, just teach me how to get some dick. It's not the same, right? No, you're looking, you're in pursuit of a relationship or even like deeper, like family and marriage, right?
Word.
I'm assuming that's what a female would go to a female dating coach in efforts of looking, right?
Yeah.
The end result she wants to.
What's your take on it?
Well, is this female dating coach? Is he intentionally single?
She.
Him? Are you talking about Kevin Samuels? Was intentionally single? Yes.
But the
dating
girl,
coach,
yeah,
she
the girl, she's
I
41
didn't watch
and
the entirety of the conversation. I watched like a very short segment, but like mostly it was the debate in the comment section, which led me to the question because a lot of people were just questioning her credentials,
Yeah,
realistically, or they were like questioning like, what the fuck is Cam dealing with, you know? But basically, she would describe it as if like she's single but she's happy and she's an independent woman, she's successful, and she knows what she wants, so she hasn't settled. That's basically, in a summary, what she said.
Yeah, keep not settling.
I feel like if she, I feel like you could still teach someone how to be in a relationship while not being in a relationship yourself. Same way how you could
different for
win
women, bro.
a Super Bowl and not being able to run nearly as fast or nearly as strong as the people that you're coaching on the team. So really, it all depends on your knowledge on the situation. But yeah, I think that she has some points that you could agree with for sure.
I'm not gonna say what she's gonna say because she's obviously has a profession or like a career, like she does this. So I'm not gonna say what she's saying is completely about. But off the surface, like given those like just on what I heard about this woman, I question her credentials now. Now, what she was saying would have to be really mind blowing. She'd have to show some like extensive comprehension of the field for me to be like, all right, cool. She knows what she's talking about. Go take her advice. But off the like if I heard like, yo, there's a woman her age, happily married, family, this and that, this like has the ideal end goal that people fantasize about, I'd be like, okay, cool.
It looks better.
Right. It's just like you go you get yourself a personal trainer, you go work out. If a nigga's fat and out of shape, you're like, bro, like you don't have the end goal that I'm looking for. Why am I gonna listen to you? Right? Yeah. You don't have the results that I'm seeking.
What's your take on the matter?
I mean, I'm not saying she doesn't have good advice for her clients. She probably has good advice. I don't know her history. I don't know how long she's been in the field, how long she was dating for. She might have been dating for maybe 7 years. Like, you know, and something went wrong and she just gets how to talk to her clients because, you know, you could be dating somebody and they're not for you. That's not necessarily your problem, your fault. That could be just the relationship itself.
I think as a dating coach,
I would be like, as a woman, if I was going there, I would definitely be like, where's your family? like, you know,
so
like
you can't keep it manly.
Like, yeah, like where's your family? But like, I would understand if, you know, you tried and it didn't happen and you're giving the same advice on like what to look out for and stuff like that. So it's kind of just like, I don't know, again, it's to what they go there for. Like if they went there to like, I want kids, I want this.
I'd assume that most women that are consulting a dating coach are seeking to find a man in a stable relationship.
I would agree.
I feel like I do too. But like, you know, at the same time, you don't know the history. She could have been dating for a while and it just didn't work out. So it's not to say her advice isn't
So
valid.
You still think that she, based on her credentials, could do a good job at what she's doing? Like she's still qualified to be a dating coach, even though she is single, childless, past 40.
Yeah, I think she can. I just don't like. Obviously, again, I'm looking at the end goal. Like, yo, how come you're not? You know?
Nah, I know it's crazy. If like, yo, even if, like, if a girl told me that was her dating coach, and I'm like, yo, everything you could never talk to me.
Holy. Yo, it's funny because like on the surface, like I completely understand what the man are saying. Like realistically, you're a woman, you're well advanced in your age, so it's gonna be very difficult for you to have a child, and you don't have one yet. You don't have a man, It's like, I would question, why have you lived like this? And like, what kind of advice are you going to give based on the fact that you yourself are living in what looks like dysfunction? Because
I
that's
would
not
need
an
to know more.
ideal
I'm
outcome.
not gonna lie. I might have some questions for her to save no
but you
chance
know
for me.
what?
It's not an ideal outcome for a woman her age to be in that circumstance.
For real.
So I would question, okay, well, like if I follow your advice, am I gonna fucking end up like you?
Well, that's what
That's
I'm
what I
saying.
would wonder. However, knowledge is knowledge. And like, yo, I'm a big boxing fan. Terrence Crawford's boxing coach, Bomac, that nigga's fat as hell. Like, he's big as shit. Like, I don't know why he's that large. You know what I'm saying? Looks like he don't care about himself. But fam, Terrence Crawford's undisputed champion of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, man won championships in like 4 different weight classes, undefeated, knocking niggas out. So clearly this guy has a bunch of knowledge that he's just not following, but he still very much knows what he's
Knowledgeable about
doing.
it. Yeah.
So,
And you want me to be a dickhead?
knowledge, if the person has the information, they can still be beneficial to you. But I would question, why are you not using this information?
Is it like a
You know?
learn from my mistakes type of thing?
I don't even want you as a coach.
I don't even want that.
Yeah.
But it's her life
Like
mistakes. It's
even
her
the
life
boxing
mistakes,
coach,
that's
like he
why
might have had a
she's
sick
here, though.
boxing career and then let himself go. But like the woman who has no kids, no man, no nothing, it's like,
Eee.
I wonder if your advice has led you there. You know, I don't know.
Lead by example. Anyways, I'm going to proceed. We're doing quick fire. I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions, usually a would you rather or yes or no type question, and need you guys to answer as quickly and honestly as possible. Don't give too much thought about it. If we start laughing, I might have paid you about it. Yo, we're going to do this. The ideal order would be our guest, Mitch, Cuz. You guys ready?
Hold up.
Yeah. Hydrate yourself. Beverage. I'm good. And the questions go all over the place. Not that deep. Sometimes they're very deep. Which do you prefer? The old or new spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes?
Old.
Old.
Yeah, I can't remember what old was.
The one with the had like the triangle bun with the spicy mayo, lettuce.
Triangle bun?
Yeah,
New one.
I like the old one. Anyways, would you rather eat a bowl of pineapple skins or a bowl of apple cores?
Pineapple skins.
This is aggressive going down.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, I guess I'll go pineapple skins, but this is terrible.
I guess pineapple skins, but that doesn't sound any better.
I'm doing apple core style. Nah, like you guys tried pineapple skin before? It's not funny.
You ate apple core before, nigga? That's terrible.
Horrible.
He probably tried pineapple skin.
I don't know, man. Pineapple skins. I'm not doing pineapple skin.
horrible.
Would you rather suck on a loony like a lozenge for an entire day every 6 months, or eat a diet of Jolly Ranchers and Skittles once a week for a year?
Jolly Ranchers and Skittles once a week.
For a year?
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, if you just counteract that with a different type of diet, as well as the Jolly Ranchers, you know, you kind of be neutral.
I'm gonna go with the Jolly Ranchers and thing. I'm not doing nothing that you told me to do. Not doing none of that, bro.
Yo, I'm with Mitch, fam. Not sucking on no.
None of those instructions, bro.
All right, Jolly Ranchers across the board. Would you rather be Spider-Man or Batman living in Toronto?
Spider-Man.
I'd rather be Spider-Man anywhere.
Yo, we already have a Batman. I'm good with Spider-Man.
Hold on. I was Batman personally, but why you guys want to be Spider-Man so bad? Like, you know, Spider-Man's not
Yo,
even...
Batman doesn't have any real powers,
I was
fam. I'm
just about to
super
say that.
strong,
Nigga.
and climb walls and jump. I'll whoop your ass.
Yo,
in real
fam,
life.
I'm up. In
Fam, I don't
Toronto.
care about your
Bruce-
fam. I'll
Bruce
throw a
Wayne.
web at you and beat you, fam. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
fam.
want.
You know Bruce Wayne is
you don't
unstoppable.
want the hand-to-hand
Fam,
with
once
Spider-Man.
this man
See how this guy
analyzes your...
went to his money?
Nah, fam. Soon as you analyze the program, no, even in the comic books, like, yo, fam, Batman's a deadly man, bro.
Bro, your utility belt doesn't have all that.
It does,
Fam,
fam.
first
I have
of all,
rated it.
your mask don't even cover your face. I'm gonna catch you in broad daylight while you're a regular, not Batman.
got raid,
I'm gonna
nigga.
whoop your ass.
Raid.
No, bro. I'm hitting you with a web and a beating. You're not. You're
Yeah,
not
fam.
Like if we do
Backlash.
it like Peter Parker and Bruce Wayne, I'm Bruce Wayne. No, but it's like when I turn
Not
into
because Peter
Spider-Man,
Parker
bro,
has powers at all times.
Batmobile, nigga.
No, you have to jump in your car, fam. I'm just ready. I
I'm
catch you
up.
on road.
All right,
It's
cool.
a problem
And yo,
for
when there's
you.
no crime
it
to
is a
fight,
problem for you. It is a
when there's
problem.
no crime to fight, you live in your uncle's crib, bro.
Yo, I don't even care about
Yeah,
that,
run
fam. I'll
off,
whoop
fam.
your
Bro.
ass.
Millionaires.
Uncle Ben is dead. First of all, allow that guy.
And Spider-Man's not even using his powers. I would have been committing crime. Like, fam, if that's where you want to take it
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
If that's where you want to take it to, but I live in my
Matter of
uncle's
fact, we're
basement.
running up in Bruce Wayne Towers right now.
Yo, I got the sickest security,
No, I wouldn't go to his house. He has too much money. You'll die over there.
You'll die over there,
I said
bro.
catch catch him on road. I was very specific about what I said.
It sounds like
I'm not going to his house.
It sounds like a Batman versus
Batman's winning.
Spider-Man.
Batman's
debate.
winning, 100%.
But if I were to like, whose life
I
would I
wanna
rather
be?
live?
Batman.
Oh, life? Batman.
Batman.
Yeah.
I said, who would you rather be in Toronto? Batman or something? Fam, Batman living
still.
sick, yeah?
Yeah.
Penthouse,
I just be-
Batmobile,
I would just be-
Alfred.
If you're a
Yo,
Batman,
fam, I'm not gonna lie, I'm
if
gonna
you're
be
a
the-
Batman in Toronto, you would not be solving crime. You're just having a grand time. That's all you do.
Yeah.
Fam,
You'd
I'm
be at
dark-
Mademoiselle, fam. You'd be at the club. You'd be popping bottles.
Nah, if they
like,
put
bro,
the sign in the sky, I gotta go forward to work, Reggie.
I
You're
gotta-
not going to work.
Can I
You're
be like,
up.
right now? Right now, you guys are doing this?
You don't want a Toronto Batman, fam. He's well comfortable,
Like,
bro.
yo, man, don't want a job today? Like, yo, you want to go deal with this crime for me, bro?
Man's delegating Batman tasks. Yo, fam, I left the mask in the car, fam. Just go get it, bro. Like, come, it's not that hard, fam.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Before that nigga Spidey come and steal my people, bro, let's go get them.
Hand over bat wops and shit, nigga.
A man just there hanging, yo, you want to go get him?
Yeah, Batwops is crazy, bro. He's going to jail. Like, this is not even solving anything.
Alright, moving forward. Holy. Would you rather be friends with and hang out with Sonic the Hedgehog or Super Mario?
Super Mario.
I'm going to go with Mario, I guess. He's a person.
Yeah, but you don't see Sonic got a new movie coming out.
I don't know. I can't even keep
Oh,
up with
no,
him.
I
He's
might
doing
be
too
rolling
much.
with Sonic still.
I might be rolling with Sonic still. Like, I'm not old, you know what I mean? Man, like me, if I would 1-2 Smith will slow down, will catch the sick reasoning. But
Me and
we're-
Sonic are hitting road together.
You said you have his powers, though.
Fam, I see. I don't know,
You
but
just said you're chilling with him. You're not him.
fam, we'll figure out a
wasn't the-
way.
that wasn't
Yo,
the
you run this
question.
fast, fam.
I'm not gonna lie, you need some stars and mushrooms, cause yo, let me
yo.
tell you how when you don't have those, you're not a guy.
I might chill Mario. Fuck it.
Fam, he can lend me some mushrooms, fam. I'm not going to be Sonic.
You're over here chasing princess all day. We're not doing that. Like, we're not doing that, bro.
You know what? At least Sonic's chasing coins, fam.
Sonic
getting
chasing
this
some
bag.
loot, fam.
He's more of a real nigga than Mario. So Mario's a simp.
Just
I didn't even
straight
realize
push-
that.
Bro, my
Just
aunt
chase
don't
one.
even have legs, Robot.
Fam, how much time is your young to get captured by Bowser?
Yo, yeah,
Why don't
bro.
you keep linking with this guy?
Your whole life is...
Bowser's a trifling nigga, fam.
Yo,
You have to go to a
that's-
fire castle?
Well, you know what? Mario's a real life lesson, fam. Like, you're going to go through all of this for a woman? Like, this is what you're going to do? She didn't even want you. She's at his house.
Whole time she piped Luigi.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Moving forward, would you rather eat a tube of toothpaste or drink a bottle of mouthwash?
Fuck. I feel like it's
It's
probably
crazy.
the toothpaste still. Bottle of mouthwash that doesn't sound
I
good.
can already hear my stomach bubbling
Yeah.
off of that.
You can be on a sick herb though if you're
Yeah,
drunk
I'm
off
probably,
the
I'm
mouthwash.
probably gonna do the toothpaste. Pretty sure the mouthwash is poisonous after a period of time.
You'll get
bro.
drunk.
You don't want that.
You get wavy.
You don't think you get drunk no more. They don't even put alcohol in that shit no more. It's something else because
Say
niggas
what?
kept drinking it.
All right.
That's what I
I'm
heard.
not doing toothpaste, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
eating
the
a
one-
bowl of toothpaste. I mean, a
like
tube
one
of toothpaste
spoon of
crazy.
toothpaste
Yo, a bottle
is
of
crazy for your
mouthwash, though,
stomach.
like fam,
You just
both
swig
of
it.
them.
You just swig it.
Yeah.
You're drunk and minty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be drunk and fresh, so I'm
Every
doing
burp
mouthwash.
is
That's not
risky.
terrible.
All right, cool. Moving forward. Would you rather smell like shit when you're fresh and clean, or smell fresh and clean when you're dirty as shit?
Probably smell fresh and clean when I'm dirty as shit.
So every time you shower, you start smelling like shit though, but you're clean.
Oh, I thought,
It
I thought
defeats
that
the
was I thought
purpose.
that was opposite.
No. Let me repeat the question. You smell like shit when you're fresh.
Yeah.
So man, I'm hop out the shower, put on your good clothes, hair comb, line up, everything, but you smell like shit. Or, yo, when you just beat the gym, you're sweaty, you're gross. Yo, you smell excellent. Smell fresh, lavender.
Yeah.
You're gonna do that one?
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I'll do that one too. I'm gonna just smell fresh when I'm not fresh.
I'm pretty much because now I'm just lying. Like, I'm just lying. Like, so I'm not fresh when I'm fresh. Let me just not be fresh.
I don't imagine showing up to you. I don't know, baby, I'm clean. Trust me. Like,
I
yeah.
mean,
I'm not
she
trying to
smells that
convince
I'm
nobody
fresh,
that I
right?
bathed.
Yeah.
She smells that I'm fresh. So it works.
All right. Guess we're doing dirty all right. Would you rather find out the son you raised is not yours by the age of 5, or find out you're adopted when you turn 18?
Find out.
Hold on. Repeat that.
Find out.
Would you
I-
rather raise a son, but you find out he's not yours by the time he's 5 years old, or find out you're adopted when you turn 18?
Oh, blood clot. That's
Probably find out I'm adopted when I'm 18, because at least at that point I'm mature enough to not let it affect me so much.
I don't even think you're
moving
ever
forward in my
mature
future.
enough to think your parents are not your parents, bro. Nah, I lie to you. Your whole framework of reality just got shifted. But yeah, go ahead.
Eight,
But
I
the man
feel-
made a decision. You just told him, like, yo, chill. Like,
I feel like finding out your youth is not yours is more traumatizing, and that's harder to process than being 18 and finding out your dukes are not yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll probably rather find out I'm adopted still. Yo, like I watch like when you hear stories about a man find out it's not his kid, all I think is he's gotta wipe down everything in the crib still. Like there's no other answer, bro. You just have to soft out everybody now, bro. That's all you could do.
I'm definitely not having, like, I'm going to be adopted.
Like I knew there's a reason my parents are
Nah,
Chinese.
like, because, bro, at the same time, it's like, I'm 18. Like, at that point, it's like, I don't care what this test says. You're my family, you know?
Yeah.
Like, for me to not have my
son's
youth,
not your son.
yeah,
Ooh.
that's true.
fam, 5 years. Not even like you found this out, like, when it was more 5 years. Like,
You raised in junior kindergarten, calls you daddy.
I'm going to jail still.
Yeah.
100%.
It's over.
That's crazy.
yeah,
Sucks. Yeah, I'd rather be adopted, but yo, Mr. Miyagi raised a sick youth, see? Yo, would you rather never be able to drink water again or never be able to use water to shower again?
Never be able to use water to shower. Like, if I can't drink water again, but I'm still alive, I'm still good. Probably not.
Yeah, all right. No, I don't know, like, however you live with no water is how you live.
what do I
Good
shower
and-
with? Like,
Yeah, so you're just not going to be it.
But if I don't drink water, am I gonna live?
I mean,
you might just have some kidney stones.
Yeah.
might just be dehydrated.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just gotta rub a bar of soap and just hope that it does
Soap and
its
dreams?
thing. Soap and dreams.
Soap and sweat.
Soap and a towel.
Soap and dreams.
I won't drink water. I'll just drink fruit juice or something.
Yeah, so you're going to
Eat
be
beer,
it?
fruits, and drink fruit juice.
Yeah,
That's-
what's happening
This is
over
how much gave the man an option.
I mean, if you want to take, that was I was going to drink coconut water and watermelon juice, nigga.
Yeah,
Facts.
you could still hydrate without
Coconut water is excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a hydrate with the man.
All right, well,
Yeah.
he smells frowsy. Would you rather get married in Doc Martens or get married in black Air Force Ones?
Go with the Doc Martens.
Going Doc Martens.
Hold on, get buried in Doc Martens or
Married,
Black Air Force?
married.
Married?
Yeah.
Oh, Air Forces, 100%. Like,
Black
what?
Air Forces all day.
Yeah, it's a real nigga wedding. Yeah.
I'm gonna have just.
Congratulate me.
I'm gonna do the Air Force Ones as well. I just don't. I'm just
The
not a
Doc Martens,
patient.
you're not ready for that.
With
not
those
a-
with some Doc Martens is crazy.
I'm not getting married in my baggy pants. Around with them. And that concludes it for Quickfire.
Hold on, I got like a 1-2 kind of quick fire.
Yeah, go ahead. We're
All
wrapping
right.
up soon. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it's not gonna take long. So, yo, if you were talking to a woman and things were getting serious, you guys are even considering having kids and all that, you know what I'm saying? Then you go to her family function and you see she has a sibling that has like Down syndrome or something. Like, do you still want to have that?
You're gold. You're gold.
That's
Like,
fucked up.
yo, you're gold.
You know what? Let me keep it all the way G. You go first. You're the guest.
How long have we been in a relationship for?
5 years.
5
I
years.
don't 5 years long ass time. I don't even do all that. Like,
I wasn't even doing
yeah,
that.
I'm not even gonna do all that. It's been like a year, maybe 2 years. You guys are ready to have some pitney now. Like, you're like, you know what? Maybe we can move in. We can do the damn thing. And then she invites you over for Christmas.
Yeah, so I'll give her some mutes for sure.
You're still going forward with it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You know.
Why are you talking to me like that?
Going like
You
this.
now is crazy.
Yeah, because the man tried to drop out the question on him. Sometimes you know.
I have apprehensions. I know how genetics work. I have apprehensions. And like, yo, I don't know. I think there's a test to see the likelihood of like you coming out. You know what I mean?
You don't get that test right now. It's just a yes or it's a no.
Yo, honestly, it's a no until further consideration.
Word.
Yeah, just cause yo, honestly, bro, like no disrespect, no nothing. It's just, yo, that's an incredibly hard
Life.
task.
So what are you gonna tell her? You've already made the plans to have the youth. I just want to
No,
know like
I'm
how
a
you break
big
it
man.
to
You talking about? You didn't tell me this.
Yo, he's not lying. He's not lying.
Yo, that's crazy. So you've been hiding this from me?
I'm a big man, fam. What you
Hiding what? Your brother?
Yo, holy fuck.
Yeah, you talking about?
Yo,
bro?
that's crazy.
Nah, but you know, it's in the same category as like.
I don't know. It's like part of me doesn't want to hear you right now. You said enough.
Nah, but it's like, yo, if you gotta know, like, you got cancer in your family, you got diabetes
Like,
in your
which
family.
sibling is this?
Hey, yo, this could
Does
have
it
been.
fucking matter?
I
Yo,
said
it
this could have
does,
been
no,
you.
that might
They're
be
not cousins. They're not distant, bro. They're from her parents.
Same
No,
parents.
like, it doesn't matter, fam. It could be different, I don't know. It could be different on the
So what?
siblings.
Brother Down syndrome and sister Down syndrome is
No,
different.
no, no. He means like, yo, what if it's like a third one or something? It's like, yo, so we just have two youths.
You think it works
It
like
does.
that?
Sometimes it does, fam.
Like, yo, you only got one more kid in the,
I'm
the
not
next
gonna lie.
one.
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
don't know.
This-
Well,
It
let's
doesn't
go.
work
Bro,
like
if we
that,
went,
bro.
if we went 2 years and I don't know your brother or sister may have this, like,
Whatever period, like a 1-2 years, but you've never been to her family
But
side.
she didn't mention
well,
it.
she doesn't have pictures.
Maybe it's like a year, bro. I don't
Fam,
know.
you
She
don't
never mentioned this.
Fam, he must have been sick one
I
time in
want
his
to
year.
read you, and you never mentioned this.
You're a liar.
Liar. I'm a big
Just
man.
hasn't come up.
Doesn't
You
even
didn't
matter.
know.
All,
I'm pretty sure she didn't know. She
You know
didn't
what?
tell me this
That
'cause
doesn't-
she didn't want me to know this. Like, you know, so we got to figure things out right
and
now.
all previous obligations.
Look, I don't even care. You just didn't know.
and guess
Now
what?
you know.
Guess
You've
what?
already made plans to have kids.
No, now
Yeah.
the
Now
plans
you
have
know.
changed.
That's what I'm saying. All the plans were made on the basis of a different reality. I came to Christmas. Yo, plans changed.
Yeah. Plans have changed.
You got a gift you weren't expecting, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Who's this? That's all I want to know. Who's this? It's like-
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet. Who the fuck is that?
Yo, that's all I want to know.
Shit.
That's all I want to know.
Yo, who is this?
And has he
Yo.
always been like this? That's all I want to know.
He always been.
That's how I want to
Okay.
know. That's all I want to know.
Oh my chest.
Okay.
Holy fucking shit.
Sorry, are you moving forward or is that what it?
I got
You're an
I got
asshole.
two.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
I got two follow-ups.
Nigga, hurry up, bro.
All right. Would you rather a gay son or a disabled son? You've been punishing us with these questions
I'll leave
for
right now.
fucking months, bro. Payback, fam. Starting with you though.
Probably a disabled son still.
So disabled son over gay son. All right, cool. You. Oh, why? That was too fast. Why?
Well, it depends what type of disability and how bad the disability. But if I were to just choose a
Down
random
syndrome,
disability,
autism, legs don't work. I don't know.
No matter what he
It's
chose,
think
he's
down-
it's
disabled.
My
Whatever
kid-
it is down
No,
bad.
I got it.
Like
Nah,
there is no sports career. It's not happening.
you get free parking.
You get, your kid comes with a parking pass.
yeah, still go with a disabled son.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot more than what the other son's gonna be with.
Yo,
You know.
why? I don't even want to add. If I get to choose it, my kid's dyslexic. That's fine.
Yo, dyslexic is not a disability.
It
You
is,
don't
bro.
get. It doesn't come with a parking pass. We already said this. We defined it. Your kid comes with a parking pass.
He's like short or something.
He's parking pass worthy, bro.
He's
Like
short or
we need to get closer to the door because of this nigga. That's
Oh.
why. So that's what you
Yeah,
got.
I'll have one shirt, Bitney. Ah, fuck no. You know what's crazy? If this is my only kid, real shit. If this is my only kid, I'd rather him be disabled. Why? Because there's a possibility that he could reproduce.
And your grandchild could be the one that makes you proud.
Sure.
All right, cool.
This guy's like, we're saving this somehow.
Saving the legacy somehow, bro.
So we can still, we mass produce it. He wants to have children.
Yeah, I can't really do the other ones. I can't really.
You're not
Can't
even
really
gonna use the word now.
You know what's crazy? Okay, on the flip side, I don't even make that.
They're calling them the others now.
yeah, I can't
That's
really
crazy.
do that one there.
Quick pause, quick side note. It's so crazy because if you ask a bunch of women the same question, they're obviously gonna, like a lot of women, modern day women are gonna pick having a
gay
gay son,
son,
obviously, right?
100%.
And there's a notion for obviously the kid's healthy, right? Above all anything, people just want a healthy child. Boy or girl, you want healthy. Nonetheless, though, yo, bro, I don't know. Men just have a different apprehension with
Yo,
things.
because we're ego-driven creatures, fam. Women don't have ego how we have it. So
Man,
they're
we're
just like,
okay
yo,
to have a-
welfare of my child. That's it. The man, I'm like, yo, how does this child make me look still? Because, yo, I'll walk on. He has my name on him, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he's carrying
Not
that,
gonna lie,
fam.
I can explain this. I can't explain that.
Yo, that's exactly what I
That's
thought.
what I can do. I can explain this. You see him right here.
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
can
know what I'm
explain,
saying?
yo, things went wrong. I don't know what to tell you.
But like, if I bring him to a function, and the rest of his family sees him, he's gonna have some words for like they're gonna have some words from him.
Yeah, I'm picking the disabled.
okay,
son
okay.
personally.
What
I
else?
got one more, and
Go
it's
ahead.
over with.
Go ahead.
Whore daughter or disabled daughter?
Guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take this one.
I'm sorry, by the way. These aren't my line of questioning.
I'm sorry, but
I'll take a whore daughter. You know, if she's smart enough, she can turn that into some M's.
Logic has been applied.
Yeah.
if that's what you want to be,
We're doing the
gonna
whore
work.
daughter.
Whore daughter. He sold you a pretty good idea, right?
Sounded good
I
enough.
didn't even have an answer, but like that sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Seems like the madam are mean people.
No, it's not even that. You know why, too? Yo, fam, like, I was about to do double standards. Foul, nigga.
Can her whoring days be done?
She could reform. I might put her on some,
Like maybe when she's like old and shit. I don't know, but like
Nah,
for her
bro.
youth, like whore.
I
Like, are
watched,
my kids gonna
I
be
watched
half
Bump-
hoe?
Yo, I didn't even know it worked like that. Yo, that's crazy.
like,
Your grandkids got hoe in them?
yeah,
Oh.
Yes, they do.
crazy.
Is hoe a disability?
Oh, that's crazy. This conversation's gotten wild. Wow.
They were born with it.
Oh,
Yo, damn. This is spiraling out of control. Yeah, that's crazy.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go with his ideas. Though I don't know, just sounded constructive. Like whatever. I guess my daughter's a whore. Whatever.
So we're gonna make some loot off of her.
It's crazy. So the amount of, all right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
You know, at least you know she can feed herself. Like she's a self-sufficient whore. Like I don't. As a parent, I don't have to worry
I'm not
about her.
asking.
She's handling it.
Self-sufficient whore.
Yes, entrepreneurship. Anyways, that concludes today's episode of Uncommon Sense. We'd like to go around the any man have final sentiments.
Shit. You know, don't know for coming on the pod, fam. I think the episode was good. I guess just before you leave, just let the audience know what they can expect from you for the rest of 2024.
Yeah, well, like same thing. Shout out for you once again. Shout out to you guys for having me on the pod. I appreciate it. You know, I've been seeing the clips, so it's dope that I actually got the invite to it. Yeah, the rest of the year and even the next few years, I'm working on a film festival. I want to make a live theater play, stop motion claymation animation project, and also build a film school too. So those things.
Big
I
up
rock
the
with that. I
film
rock
school.
with that.
Sounds dope. That sounds dope.
Yes, sir.
Cuz?
Yeah, thank you for coming through. Letting everybody know how, they can go about being somebody like you. For all the young brothers who are trying to like accomplish something in life.
10 bands for entry.
10 bands for entry. Can't be broke.
Start saving.
Yeah. And yeah. Till we meet again.
It's been a pleasure having you. Fuck, what else I got? Any final sentiments out here? Yeah. Just live long and prosper. Make sure you're critical about the movies you watch. You know what I mean? Because like I didn't like Deadpool. I don't know if other people did. You know what I mean? And if you ever need some actors or some voice actors, you know what I'm saying? We're over here. It's a pleasure to have you. Like I said, it's your boy X, RIPMX, on everything social.
Castro Nero 88 on Instagram.
Mighty Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
Tell the people where they can find you at. Plug in your handles.
mworks_ on Instagram.
Boom. You heard it here first. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit that bell for notifications every time we drop. We are on Common Sense. Peace.
Yes, sir.